play that for? Come on, Group, quit fooling with it. You got it.
Okay. I just want to get it sharp so I don't miss any of the ball scores. Hey, here it is.
Good evening, all you brave American fighting men in the South.
Hiya, baby.
Oh, good old Madam Butterfly.
How's everything in Tojo Land, sweetie?
This is Nippon Nancy once again, Mike's side with your favorite recordings and news from the home front. First of all, you Brooklyn boys, the Dodgers defeated the Giants 5-2.
Give me some cards here. Come on.
Too bad none of you will get to see the World Series. But yours is not to reason why. Yours is but to do and die. Right? But now, on to more pleasant things. How about a musical selection for you Navy boys out there on Taratupa?
Go, go, go!
A little dull there now, is it? Well, it might get pretty hot before we're through with you. But then, we don't want to upset Captain Binghamton now, do we? We all know his indigestion is bad enough already.
She's picking on Binghamton again.
All right, stow it. We're missing it. Come on.
Are you men on Taratupa amazed to learn how much information we have about you? If you had any idea how much we really knew, it'd make your hair stand on end.
That I'd like to see.
Just heard from the admiral. And this is the last time that I intend to be chewed out because of a Japanese blabbermouth. There is an enemy espionage agent on this base, and I intend to find out who he is. This isn't the first time that this Yokohama Yetta, or whatever she calls herself, was taking a shot at me.
Nippon Nancy, sir.
Oh, shut up. I know what she calls herself. If she knows so much about what is going on in my insides, then it's feasible that she knows how many ships and guns that we've got here. Now, gentlemen, that is your assignment. Get on the ball, find this leak and plug it and get out of here, and that's an order and dismissed. McHale?
Sir.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes, sir. Captain, maybe those fortune cookies are what's knocking out your stomach, sir.
Oh, don't be silly. My wife sends these to me from our favorite restaurant. I've been eating these for years. I didn't invite you to stay to have a cookie clutch. McHale, you and I know that you command the biggest bunch of thieves in the Navy. Now, isn't it just possible that one of them to pick up a little loose change might be peddling tidbits of information to Tokyo?
Just a second, Captain. Maybe my boys ain't exactly all spit and polish all the time, but every one of them is a loyal, true blue American.
All right, McHale, all right. Keep your shirt on. Torn as it is. I think you'll admit that you do have a rather strange bunch of natives and whatnots popping in and out of that place of yours over there. Now, don't you think maybe one of them has a little drop of Japanese blood in him somewhere along the line there?
Captain, I assure you that there isn't a drop of Japanese blood within 500 miles of my base. Why, every time that I...
What is it?
Nothing, sir. I was just thinking about something else.
Oh, McHale, I am not as well a man as I would like to be. My blood pressure has shot up to 174. Now, I insist that you tell me.
No, Captain, look, I promise you that I'll make a thorough security check on my island. I give you my word as an officer and a gentleman.
Well, that's 2 counts you miss on right there. Those aren't to settle. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. Oh, and thanks for the cookie.
Thanks for the cookie. Oh, get away for the weekend.
I don't see him. Besides, it can't be Fuji, even if he is Japanese.
Nah, he'd never be a spy.
He's our pal.
Yeah, you never can tell, Lieutenant.
Shh.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, Coach.
Lovely day. Brunch will be ready in 15 minutes.
Thanks, Verge. Frankly, I don't know what to think.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Fuji may be Japanese, but I think he's a nice guy.
Hey, I got it all figured out, Skip. Fuji couldn't possibly be a Japanese spy.
Why not?
Because he looks like a Japanese spy. Oh, wait a minute. I've seen a lot of those spy movies, and the guilty guy is always somebody you never suspect. Now, if we had a butler, then you'd have to... Hey, houseboy is just like a butler.
I don't buy it. Personally, I think Fuji's a 100% loyal deserter.
Besides, there's no way for him to get messages out. Skip, they're right. Now, Fuji couldn't do anything like that.
Okay. Hold it, you guys. Now, look, I agree with all you fellas. Fuji's a great guy, and we trust him. But just the same, I think we better keep our eyes open.
My dear Pumpkin, little do you realize what a weight your teddy bear carries on his shoulders. You know that I'm not a complaining man, but wait until you hear what happened to me yesterday. Oh, excuse me, Pumpkin.
Hello again, American fighting men. This is Nippon Nancy again, bringing you some of the latest record releases to help soothe your lonely hours. Take heart, you boys all over the South Pacific. It will all be over soon. Enjoy the time you have left. Relax. Especially you, Captain Binghamton. A man whose blood pressure is 174 should learn to take things easier.
Oh, you're right, my dear. I've got... I see how my blood pressure. That's it exactly, Carpenter. It's 174.
Now, Captain. Calm yourself.
Oh, you shut up. You think you're funny, you gizzard gossip monger, you? I tell you, Carpenter, you're lucky you're just a lieutenant. Believe me, you don't have the whole Japanese empire after you. They think they can wear me down, Carpenter, because if they do, then Taratupa would go. And if Taratupa goes, the whole South Pacific could go. Hello! Oh, hello, Admiral. To what do I owe the pleasure of this call, sir?
Never mind the soft soap, Binghamton. What the devil's going on at your place? How do the Japanese know so much about your blasted insides?
Well, I don't know, sir. We're working on that. Yes, sir. A tight ship. Yes, sir. Get the lead out of my... Yes, sir. Goodbye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Is it that bad, sir? Where could she have found out about your blood pressure?
Of course. I told McHale yesterday, and today that Oriental Matahari, she's broadcasting it to the world.
Oh, surely, sir, you don't think that Commander
I
McHale...
don't think he's a traitor. No, I know he's a traitor. Mixed up in this somewhere, someplace, somehow, but how am I going to get the evidence?
Sir, perhaps you could ask G2 for a counter-espionage agent.
Oh, that wouldn't do any good. McHale would be suspicious of a newcomer. It's got to be somebody that's already on his island, and... I think I've got just the man. Parker, I am going to give you an opportunity that history affords to very few. You read me?
Loud and clear, sir.
I am going to give you the opportunity of choosing between the possibility of receiving a citation or facing a firing squad. Now, which do you prefer?
Well, any nitwit knows the answer to that, sir.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not talking to just any nitwit. I'm talking to you. Now, what'll it be? You want to be a live hero or a dead ensign?
Well, live hero, sir.
You sure?
Oh, I'm positive, sir. You see, I told my mother to be home right after the war.
Oh, how nice of you. Now, if you ever want to see your mother again, you're going to follow orders. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I'm assigning you as G2, counter-espionage. From now on, you are my counter-spy on McHale's base.
McHale? You want me to spy on Commander McHale? Oh, gee, sir.
Oh, gee, sir, my Aunt Tilly. Somebody in this area is playing footsie with the Japanese.
I'm sure it couldn't be Commander McHale, sir. You see, he's a staunch patriot.
Oh, staunch patriot, my eye. He's been living on these islands so long that by now he could be worshiping volcanoes. Besides, Parker, He hates me. You know that's true, don't you? Hates me, huh?
Well, if you want my opinion...
I don't want your opinion. I want your cooperation. I just want to know where you stand, Parker. Do you stand with Mikado McHale and his Japanese buddies? Or do you stand with me and the United States of America?
Well, sir, I am an officer of the United States Navy, but...
Good. You had me fooled there for a while. All right, Parker, from now on, you are counter-espionage, and McHale is a traitor. Now, that's your assignment. You get the evidence, get out there and dig, and that's an order.
But, sir...
Don't you but sir me, Parker. You better come through this time, because if you foul up... Boom, boom.
Yes, sir. Boom, boom.
Something I can do for you, mister?
Oh, hi, Skip.
Hey, Chuck, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I just came over to use your mirror, Skip.
Hey, what's with the civvies? Boy, when you relax, you really go the whole route, huh?
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Uh-huh. So that's it, huh?
That's what?
You rascal, you were sneaking in here to take a look at Miss Wild Rice, huh?
Yeah, well, I just thought... Miss who?
Miyoshi Yakamuri, Miss Wild Rice of 1938. Says so right there.
It's
Beautiful, huh?
Says that, huh? You read Japanese, Skip?
Well, yeah, my ship used to put in Yokohama every so often, and... Hey, what's going on here, Chuck?
Going on where?
Come on, boy. Speak up. Hey, what's that around your middle?
Nothing.
I'm stuck on your gut! What are you doing with an automatic in your belt?
Well, it was...
What happened? I heard something. What happened? Who's doing all that stretching?
I'll let you guys. All right, Chuck, what's this all about? Don't you think you better start talking?
Well, Skip, he made me do it. He gave me an order. Binghamton gave me a direct order.
A direct order to do what?
I'm a counter-espionage spy.
Counter-espionage? You mean you're spying on us?
On us? What's wrong? How do you like that? A company man.
All right, quiet down. I know you guys got work to do, so why don't you go ahead and do it? Come on, show off.
On us?
I was only doing my job, you guys. No offense.
No offense. You'll hear from my attorney in the morning.
Howdy.
Where's McHale?
Who, sir?
McHale. He's the heavy-set fella. He's a lieutenant. Oh, McHale. You're supposed to follow.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm not quite sure, sir.
Sure, Parker, as an espionage agent, you'd make a good chicken flicker.
Yes, well, you see, what happened was
I don't care what happened. Just tell me where he is the last time you saw him, and that's an order.
Yes, sir. Well, he was headed into the jungle.
Ah, the jungle, huh? Did it ever occur to you that he might be going into the jungle to have a rendezvous? With a submarine, maybe?
No. I'll tell you why, sir.
Save it. I'm not going to see why. Now, we're going to go and find him. You come with me. Meet me in the bushes.
In the book.
Shh, nitwit.
You know, to be perfectly frank...
You keep your voice down. Keep moving. Keep moving. Did you see something?
No, sir. I thought I saw something, but I guess it's nobody, sir.
Well,
Nobody.
let me have a look.
No, I couldn't do that, sir. No, sir.
Why not? Get that thing out of my face. What's the matter with you?
Well, sir, one of the boys has been swimming in. He doesn't have any clothes on.
Parker, I can take it. After all, this is war, you know. Now get this thing out of my face. Ah, there's McHale on the beach. He's talking to a Japanese. You see that? A Japanese? Parker, the man he's talking to is a Japanese.
What man, sir?
Parker, have you been hitting the hair tonic?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I wouldn't do that. Of course not.
Look how buddy-buddy they are.
How buddy who is, sir?
Parker, are you trying to make me think I've lost my marbles?
Well, sir, you know you have been working kind of hard lately. Now, I feel
that's it. So that's it. You've gone over to the enemy, have you? Huh? Ensign, you stand right there, and don't you move. Don't you move.
But, sir...
You move. You move.
Condition red! Condition red!
Hey, Chuck, what are you doing here?
I was here with Captain Binghamton. He made me come, Skip, and he saw you and Fuji talking together.
What? Holy Hannah.
You can't say that again. I tried to convince him he was having hallucinations, Skip, but I don't think he bought it.
Well, where is he now?
Went back to main side. Hey, what were you and Fuji talking?
Never mind. We haven't got time for that now. We're in enough trouble as it is. Come on, let's get going. Come on, let's go.
Sir, Admiral Reynolds has been trying to reach you for an hour.
Find that carpenter. Get me the officer of the deck. Tell him to fall out the guard. Fully armed and ready to shove off in 5 minutes.
But, sir, the Admiral's flying in. He says he wants to speak to you, and it's urgent.
I can't help that, Carpenter. I can't wait. This is condition red, man. Condition red. If the Admiral wants me, I'll be over at McHale's Island breaking up a spy ring.
Why can't I just hide in the hills?
No, not this time, boy. Binghamton's gonna go over this island with a vacuum cleaner. And if he ever found you here...
Hey, Skip, it's Binghamton with a boatload of Marines.
Oh, get out of here, Foot. Get out of here. Come on, you guys. Stash this canoe, quick. Hurry up. Foot, get here.
All right, McHale, you stand right where you are. You and your entire command are under arrest. Surround them. Surround them.
Look casual. Look casual. Boy, it sure is a beautiful day, isn't it?
May I ask, sir, what all this fuss is about?
Oh, yes, you may ask, and I'll be delighted to tell you. You're all gonna have your necks stretched for high treason. That's what all this fuss is about.
Oh, now, just a second there, Captain.
You just a second there, ex-commander.
Captain, why don't we go to my hut and talk things over?
No, you don't, your hut. You men search this island. There still may be a Japanese espionage agent around, huh? And he's no hallucination, is he, Mr. Parker?
Well, sir, sometimes, sir.
I didn't sneeze, you dummy.
It's my sinuses kicking back on me, sir. Yes.
Sorry, sir, I take back that gesundheit.
Oh, knock it off. I could have sworn that sneeze kicked. Carpenter, what are you doing here? I don't need any help. I've got this whole bunch of traitors all rounded up all by myself. And I expect to have their Japanese agent in custody pretty soon, too. What's the matter with you? Something bothering you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what is it? What?
Captain Binghamton, sir.
Yes.
You're under arrest.
Oh, good. I knew you'd be glad to hear that. I'm on! What's the matter with you, Carver? You been drinking?
Well, I did have a cup of drinking, sir. No, sir, not me, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but these are direct orders from Admiral Reynolds. He called on the scramble phone, sir.
Why would the Admiral want to arrest me?
Well, I'm terribly sorry, sir, but the charge is suspicion of espionage.
I'm not the spy. He's the spy. The Admiral must be out of his skull or something.
Yes, I'm sure he is, sir. I'm sure you're right, and he's coming here by plane, and you can tell him yourself, sir. Captain Binghamton, sir, you've always been so kind-hearted and understanding. I'm sure you'll understand this. Take him away.
Take him away? Take your hands off me. What's the matter with you here? This is outrageous, Carpenter. Why would the Admiral? I'm not a spy. They're the spies. Get out of the boat. This is my boat. What is this?
Commander McHale, you'd better come along, too. The Admiral wants you there for the inquiry.
I don't get it, Copy. What's this all about?
Well, a Japanese espionage ring has just been broken in San Diego. They were working out of a Chinese restaurant. The FBI's been watching that restaurant for months. And Captain Binghamton's wife is one of the best customers in the restaurant.
No, his wife?
His wife. Intelligence thinks that information may have been passed back and forth in fortune cookies.
Fortune cookies?
Nasty business, Commander. Nasty, nasty business.
Imagine, in fortune cookies.
Nasty business.
Nasty.
As you were.
Admiral, this is the most outrageous thing that's ever happened to me. I have served my country well and faithfully, and to think that I should be accused of espionage while this man goes free.
Binghamton, calm down. I've just received a report from San Diego which clears you of all charge of espionage.
Oh, well, naturally. Now, you tell him about your little meeting with the enemy agent. Go on, tell him.
Who, me, sir?
Yes, you, sir.
Come on now, Binghamton. You're not accusing McHale of treason, are you?
Well, I certainly am. If the Japanese aren't getting their information from him, who are they getting it from?
Your wife.
See, Pumpkin?
His pumpkin? I mean, his wife?
These were just flown into me. They're photostats of your letters to Mrs. Binghamton.
Well, where did you get those, Admirals? A man's letters to his wife are highly personal. Well, you can see that's personal. I wouldn't want any. What are you doing?
Not when they furnish Nippon Nancy with propaganda for her broadcasts.
Well, Nippon Nancy, what has she got to do with this?
You've been writing her material for her. It's all here. Listen, quote, "My indigestion is worse than ever," end quote. Here's another one. Quote, "You wouldn't believe it, Pumpkin, but my blood pressure has shot up to 174, end quote. Don't go away, there's one more. I'm beginning to suspect that McHale and his men are planning mutiny. Believe me, they're out to get your teddy bear, end quote."
Oh, I still don't see how Nippon Nancy could...
It's obvious. Whenever your wife dined at that San Diego restaurant, she blabbed about you and your problems.
And those Japanese spies picked up on it and...
That wife of mine in a big mouth.
Well, I've wasted enough time around here already. Goodbye, McHale.
Bye-bye, sir. Bye.
Oh, so long, teddy bear.
McHale,
Sir?
wait a minute.
Oh, hiya, Tate. Good morning, Captain. Can we speak to you for a moment, sir?
Make it fast, McHale. Make it fast. I have to leave right away for conflict. There's a dither up there again about that jamming.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, do you know Yvette Girard and her father, the French planter, the boy saved?
Yeah, what about them?
Well, they've invited me to the plantation on Honolulu, sir, so I'm requesting a 3-day leave.
Oh, isn't that charming?
Well, I thought so too, sir. In fact, I've even been practicing my French. Je vous aime.
Let me tell you, Mr. Je vous aime, I'm going to give you my answer in English. In clear, unadulterated English. It's negative.
Oh, well, now, wait a minute, Captain. This means an awful lot to Mr. Parker. It'll be his last chance to see Yvette.
Oh, knock it off, McHale. I'm running a PT base here, not a Lonely Hearts Club.
Oh, well, sir, can't you remember your first sweetheart, sir? That thrill of young romance and with that first walk in the moonlight down Lover's Lane? Huh, sir? Remember that girl's starry eyes? Her sweet, warm lips? Remember her first kiss?
How could I forget? I married her.
Tarzan's sure taking it rough.
Yeah, poor guy. Probably the first time a gal ever gave him a tumble.
It's too bad we can't do something about it.
Hey, you guys, gather around here. Come on, all of you. Come here. Now, look, I heard what you said, and we are working on it. Now, you got it straight, Willie?
Got it, Skip.
Well, what are you going to do?
Hold it. Now, look, seeing as how the captain is off the premises, what he don't know ain't gonna hurt his ulcers, right?
Right.
So, tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're ferrying Loverboy over to Honolulu.
Wait a minute, Skip. Look, you know Mr. Parker's kind of a square. Well, I mean, about regulations and all. Look at he.
Wait a minute. We're way ahead of you. Now, granted that Chuck ain't gonna buy this AWOL stuff, but Willie and I worked out on...
Hey, battle stations, here he comes.
Skip, I was just wondering.
Chuck, I was just gonna send for you. Willie just received a message from Comfleet. You're going on an important mission, boy.
Me? Just me?
Yes, sir. Naval Intelligence is expecting some enemy fleet activity up here in the slot. And they've assigned you temporary duty as Coast Watcher right here on this island.
Gee, I wonder why they picked me.
Well, it's obvious. This is on the emergency list. It's important. You think you can handle it, boy? You'll have to keep a sharp lookout.
Well, affirmative, Skip. I got 20/20 vision.
Good.
No, wait a minute. Check. Hold that, Skip. My left eye's a little bit stronger.
Oh,
You need that for me. No, wait. My right eye.
Well, now, wait a minute. Save your eyes for Coast Watcher, okay? Now, in the morning, we'll shove off, and we'll drop you over here at Honolulu Island, where you can set up your observation post.
Oh, okay, Skip. I'll get my gear ready. Oh, what a time that...
Honolulu? Did you say Honolulu?
Well, yeah. Anything wrong?
Well, that's where Yvette is.
Yvette Gerard? Oh, you're kidding.
No, they have their plantation right there.
Well, I'm a long-tailed bilge rat. Is that a coincidence,
Hey, look, Skip. While I'm not actually on duty, is it supposed to be all right if I spend a minute or two with Yvette?
Why, sure. Feel free. Well, that coast watching's a big strain. You'll need some relaxation.
Yeah, Skip. Yeah, boy. I get to see Yvette. What a break. Boy.
Je vous aime. Shut the door. Come, lazy twala. Shut the door.
Well, there's Honolulu now.
Oh, boy. Sure am nervous. Any final orders, Skip?
Well, no, Chuck. Just keep a good watch on the coastline and, report in on your radio every night at 2200 hours.
Right. 2200. 22. Oh, boy. 12 o'clock.
That's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. All right, Skip.
At night.
Night. Night. Right. I report into Yvette every 2200 nights. I'm sorry, Skip. Kind of nervous. Hey, Skip. What about the code?
What code?
Well, you wouldn't want the enemy intercepting any valuable information I might be sending.
Oh, hey, listen, if you really want to fool the nips, why don't you use that new song? Hudson, Ralston, the Rilla-Rana, Brawler, Suet.
What?
Well, sure. Can you picture those nips trying to translate that into Japanese?
Hey, Skip, you might have an idea there. That's it. That'll be my red alert. Hudson Ralston on the Rilla-Rana and a Brawler, Suet. Over and out. Handsome Parker reporting coastline duty.
Monsieur Girard, mademoiselle. Lieutenant Commander McHale, sir.
But of course, we saw your boat coming from our house.
Oh, thank you for bringing Charles to our island.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, but this duty, does it mean you won't be able to stay with us?
Oh, no, not at all. As a matter of fact, your home will be a perfect observation post. Oh, with your permission, sir.
Certainement. It commands an excellent view of the sea.
It does. Well, enough of this Navy business. We'll be shoving off. Goodbye, Monsieur Girard. Bye-bye, mademoiselle. And good luck to you, Mr. Parker, in all departments. Mr. Parker?
We've already met, Skip. Well, we better get going.
Well,
Skip, what about this?
Oh, Mr. Parker! Mr. Parker! Huh? The radio?
What's that, Ralston on the Rilla-Rana?
Hudson Ralston on the Rilla-Rana.
Chic alors. Finally, Papa has left us alone. Come. be shy. Well, after all, this is not the first time we've met.
Shy? Who's shy? As a matter of fact, sometimes I can be pretty dressed devilish.
You know, I think that's what attracted me to you first. Well, you were so gentle, so bashful. Well, not like all the others. Sean.
Well, you don't have to be so formal with me. You don't have to call me Charles. You can just call me Shuck.
Shuck.
You know, I've been thinking about this moment ever since I got your letter.
You have?
How we'd be close like this, and how I'd take your hand in mine, and how I'd look deep into your eyes.
Yes. And then?
And then I start watching the coast. Boy, it sure is a long haul down to the beach. Oui. Yipe! Hudset Rawson on the Rillawa. Hudset Rawson.
Sean, what is it?
Hudset Rawson on the Rillawa.
What is happening? Is something wrong?
It's a Japanese landing party. The beach is swarming with them. I gotta get in touch with the skipper. Hudset Rawson on the Rillawa. Come in, Brawler Suet. You read me. Hudset Rawson on the Rillawa. Come in, Brawler Suet. You read me. Hudset Rawson. Hudset. Oh, it's no use. They won't be tuned in till tonight.
They are coming here.
All right, now if they're coming. Don't panic. Don't panic. I mean, just keep control. After all, you don't have to worry because, well, the Japanese aren't at war with France.
Yeah, but you're American.
Right.
They will shoot you.
Yeah, that's it. Yay!
Papa, there is only one thing we can do. We must make Charles a Frenchman.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, take him with you and give him some of your clothes.
Well, I don't know if that
Tout de suite, tout de suite.
Well, you're sweet, too, but... What about my equipment?
Oh, I'll take care of them. Hurry now.
I shall respect your rights as citizens of neutral nation, as long as you cooperate. I make my headquarters here in your house.
How long will you be our guest, Captain?
A few days at most. Your island is temporary base for our mobile radio unit. We have great success in jamming American communications. You and daughter are only Europeans on island, correct?
No, my Captain. No, we are three. You see, my son is also here.
Son? My report from Japanese intelligence say you, Emile Gerard, are widower with one child, daughter Yvette. You have no son.
Well, you see, Captain, it's a natural mistake. It is the way of the French to regard a son-in-law as one's own son.
Son-in-law? This was not mentioned in my report.
Well, you see, Captain, we're just married.
Ah, so. Then this is honeymoon. Where is honorable bridegroom?
Oh, I will call him. Charles? Oh, Charles! Le capitaine wants to meet you.
Bonjour, mon capitaine. Les plumes de métal est sur la table.
Hey, look, we got a reception committee.
I stand by forward. Captain, you back from Conflict already, sir?
Where in the name of Nimitz have you been, McHale? Where?
Well,
Oh, knock it off. I told you all these were canceled. Now, if you've had this boat out deep-sea fishing...
Me, sir? No, sir. I wouldn't go against one of your orders, sir. I wouldn't dream of it, sir.
You wouldn't, huh?
No, sir.
Comedians. The whole Navy filled with comedians. Knock it off! Hale, don't you get smart with me, and you get back on your boat. You and these draft board mistakes of yours are going back out to sea.
What do you mean, sir?
The Admiral's orders, all boats are going out. They're going to try and locate those nip radio jammers. Well, I'm sorry. I hope you're available.
Oh, well, we're always at your disposal, sir.
How nice. Thank you for that. All right, you pirates, cast off. Get aboard.
Bye-bye, sir. All right, let's go. Let's cast off.
Ah, that was excellent dinner. Bridegroom is fortunate man to begin honeymoon with such a wonderful cook.
Oh, oui, mon capitaine. It's like I always say, Maître de crêpes Suzette. Ferme le porte.
Oh, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. It is an old French saying.
Si, oui. I learned it from an old Frenchman.
Yes. So sorry. Must make out report. You will go to bed now.
Bed. Bed? So early.
I have much work to do. Good night.
You got a lot of... Oh, well, there is another old friend saying that all work and no play makes the man the dull boy. Why, we play a game of chess, say 4 or 5 hours.
I have no time. Good night.
Yes, no time.
Good night, Capitaine.
Bonne nuit, les enfants.
Bonne nuit, Papa. Come, chérie.
1 minute. You sleep in the father's room?
It's old habit of mine at my plantation. I always sleep with the papa. He has such a warm back. He keeps his feet warm. Not tonight. He's over here. Chinese checkers?
Go to bed.
Go to bed. Oh. Well, I guess I'm not very sleepy.
This is no time to be shy. They must believe we're married.
Married?
Married. Oh, put this on.
Oh, yeah. Married?
Oh, it belongs to Papa.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I'll close my eyes.
Yeah, but me too. Now, don't you worry. I've got everything under control. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I'll be able to contact the skipper.
Now, Charles, be very careful. You know you're only one against many Japanese.
Well, don't worry. After this night's over, they're going to find out that they're not messing around with kids. Yeah. Well, good night. Well...
Oh, I'll hang up your clothes. Where are they?
Well...
No dice, Skip. Tojo isn't back on the air yet.
What a drag. How can you locate a jamming station that isn't jamming?
Maybe the Nips is still relocating. Yeah, well, at least Mr. Parker's having a ball. Yeah, sure wished I was in Mr. Parker's shoes.
I think he's gone to bed.
Yes.
Well, it's not quite 10 o'clock, but I gotta take a chance they're tuned in.
Yeah.
Well...
Oh, wait. No matter what happens, you will always be my hero.
Well, I better be going now.
Oh, wait. This
Hudset Rawson on the Rilla and a brawler suet. Hudset Rawson.
What are you doing?
What's my doing? What? Oh, I was just practicing the French love song. Hudset Rawson on the Rilla and a brawler suet.
Stop it. Stop this nonsense. You want to play Chinese checkers. You leave bride to sing love song to fruit bowl. Where is your mustache, huh?
Oh, Captain, my husband is so gallant. You see, the mustache, it tickled my nose, so he shaved it off. Oh, you're darling to do this for me, and I adore you. Oh.
I'll warm it up for us, Skip. Okay.
I say it again, Charles, you are the most wonderful man in the world.
Well, as the French say, encore, encore.
What kind of an accent was that?
Yeah, go, lover boy, go.
Sure had Chuck all figured out all wrong, boy. That boy's a tiger.
Stop it. That's enough.
Who's that?
Must be your old man. He scratched one tiger.
Oh, I'm sorry, monsieur, but I'm sure you understand, boy. Even in Japan, you have the honeymoon.
Did he say Japan?
That guy he's talking to is a nip.
What's that about a honeymoon?
Honeymoon or no honeymoon, I have work to do.
Oui, monsieur. Captain Uzaki, I'm sure you want to get back to, how you say, your radio. Yes, jamming station.
Bloody jumping torpedoes. That's a Japanese jamming station. And Chuck's right in the middle of it.
We better contact the base, Skip.
Get your lint-picking fingers off there. If Binghamton ever finds out that Chuck is on that island instead of being on this mission, we'll all end up in a pokey.
What are we gonna do, Skip?
Do? We're gonna get those honeymooners out of there. Christy, hit those engines. Come on, let's go.
Go to bed.
Bon nuit, Captain Ozaki of the Imperial Japanese Navy. Hudset Rawson on the Rilla.
That is enough. Good night.
Good night. Hudset Rawson.
Good morning. Good morning. You come out now.
Bonjour, capitaine.
Bonjour, messieurs.
Bonjour, papa. Comment ça va?
Pas trop mal.
Tu bien dormi?
Oui.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Charles.
あれ一体どういうことだ。あいつはここにいるべきだ。向こうに行った。
不思議だな、これ。調べなきゃなら、これ。Frère Charlie, Frère Charlie, Ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ah, Charlie, mon cher ami. You thought you could run away from your friends and get married, huh? But you are wrong. You love her boy. Who are you? Ah, the father of the bride. Congratulations, mon ami.
I kiss the bride. Pardon, monsieur. You kiss the bridegroom. I kiss the bride.
We wonderful.
Stop it. I demand to know who you are.
Oh, pardon, monsieur. Well, you see, we are so happy that we are, well, almost like you would say, fleep. Monsieur, my name is Henri Jean Toulouse-Lautrec. We are all planters from the same island as Charlie. Eh, mon ami?
Oh, oui. I'm so happy you got the message.
Yeah.
It was so nice of you to come.
We would not have missed this for the world.
Viva the honeymoon! Atway Dewey Ude Aune Ibriske.
Oh, vive l'amour! You guys upgrade the alias.
Stop this French talk. I do not understand.
Pardon, monsieur. We have insulted the friends of the family. Oh, monsieur, I wish to apologize. Oui.
Vive la friends of the family!
Oui. Long live the friends of the family. Hudson Ralston on the really raw.
Nice going, fellas.
Hey, the boys have the beach under control. They're gonna blow the transmitter.
Great. Watch them, Groove.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Charles, you were so brave, so formidable.
Boy, when you kiss, you kiss.
Yeah, like dynamite, huh?
Gee, I like this kind of talk.
Attention! Ship's company all present accounted for, sir.
For the action at Honolulu Island in which the enemy jamming station was destroyed, the admiral confers on the men of PT-73 this unit citation. The admiral wishes me to add his personal well done.
Thank you, sir.
I figure on calling it bourbon. Lacks the bouquet for bourbon. Better age it a couple of more hours and call it ancient brandy. That'll do it. How you doing with the invitation, Mr. Parker?
Oh, not bad. Listen to this. Gamble your cares away on beautiful McHale's Island, the Las Vegas of the Pacific. Open to all eligible servicemen, those with money. P.S. Burn this invitation after reading.
Perfect, Mr. Parker, perfect. Go on.
Even though you're not near, I'll always miss you, Mother dear. You know, Gruber, I don't think it was such a good idea sending out these Mother's Day cards as tickets.
It's not our fault the convoy comes in on Mother's Day. Besides, this is war, and we've got to camouflage the operation.
Well, Mother's Day sure won't seem the same without Mom.
Let's not get maudlin, Mr. Parker. Why, if all those guys show up, think of all the gifts we'll be able to afford. We're sending our mothers mink coats, mink aprons, mink. Oh, hi, Skip.
Let me take a look at those, will you?
7. 7 again. Hey, Skip, you got a hot roll going for you.
You mean I got hot dice here? All right, come here, you guys. Come over here. Now, look, I agreed to underwrite this blowout just to break the monotony, not the 7th Fleet. LD, no cheating.
It's not cheating. We got to relax.
All right, now play that groaning, you guys. Think this number one is going to do with a blowout. Come on, show him, honey.
Go.
Boy, if my mother knew this, she'd kill me.
So I hope you received the genuine coral necklace that I sent you in time for Mother's Day. It's just a little reminder that your sugar plum is fighting a war out here in these islands. That's all for now, Mums. Cordial best wishes, etc., etc. Excuse me, Mums. Hello! Come in. Come in. Hello. Someone here knocking on the door.
Ensign Parker, officer of the deck, reporting, sir. At your service, sir. Any orders?
Oh, knock it off. What's the matter with you? What is it? What?
Oh, all right. All right, I'll be right there. Parker, I have to go to the supply depot right away. While I'm gone, you're in charge.
Yes, sir.
When I say in charge, I mean in charge of yourself. Don't make any command decisions.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All is well.
Under three. Under three. Under three. Under three.
Take a letter to Admiral Halsey. Dear Bull. Scores of the 17th received and contents noted. We're, to Sugar Plum with love, Mums. Strike that letter to Admiral Halsey. To the Secretary of the Navy. Subject, morale of men. With Mother's Day fast approaching, the heart of every American fighting man yearns for his mother's smile, his mother's touch, his mother's kiss. Think what it would mean morale-wise if some fighting unit were to receive a surprise visit from their mothers on Mother's Day. Oh, boy. Strike, oh, boy. A good random selection might be, for instance, the gallant crew of PT-73 under the command of Quentin R. McHale.
Parker? Yes. What are you doing in there?
Well?
Get these over to the airstrip on the double. The Admiral's plane is waiting for them.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll guard these dispatches with my life.
They're not dispatches, you boob. They're cookies, and don't you shoot them. The Admiral likes some of his ice cream.
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
Get away from my dictaphone. What is this? Get over there on the double.
Yes, sir.
And shut the safe. See now, where was I? Oh, yes. Cordial best wishes, that's all for now, Mums. Wallace R., Wally, Binghamton, Captain, USNR. Oh, add a P.S. Happy Mother's Day. Yeoman, transcribe these for my signature.
Yes, I've read the letter from this Captain Binghamton. The man is obviously bucking for a Section 8, Mr. Secretary. You like the idea, sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Morale-wise and public relations-wise, it could put us on the front pages. But we've got to work fast, sir, rounding up the mothers. Yes, sir, right away. Bye, sir.
Shaping up great, eh, Skip? Boy, in a few short hours, we're going to make history. This is going to be one of the biggest blowouts since Diamond Jim Brady's bar mitzvah.
Yeah, but I thought this was going to be an exclusive soiree. But it looks like the only ones we're not expecting is the Japanese Navy.
With a couple of more tables, we could handle them, too.
No, Skip, we should have never agreed to this. Suppose Binghamton drops in.
Please, don't even remind me, will you?
Oh, come on, don't worry. Skip, with the convoy arriving, he'll be too busy to worry about us.
Yeah, well, he's over there unloading ship beef. We'll be unloading our money belts.
I'll be glad when Mother's Day is over.
Why? We're going to have a ball.
We're going to be rich.
We're going to be famous.
We're going to be court-martialed.
All right.
Well, sir, it looks like perfect weather for arrival of the convoy.
Don't let appearances deceive you, Carpenter. The wind is coming in from McHale's Island, and I smell something. You get it too, huh?
No, sir, I have a sinus condition.
Just hanky-panky, Carpenter, that's what it is. Those brigands of 73 have been quiet all week. That means they're up to something.
Captain Binghamton's office. Yes. Yes. Oh, good heavens, I'll tell him.
It's trouble. I know it's trouble. Wait, let me sit down before you tell me. All right, what is it? What?
Sir, that was the landing strip.
Yeah?
Captain Bryce from the Pentagon has just landed.
Bryce? The Pentagon?
Oh, yes, sir. That's in Washington, D.C., sir.
Oh. I know where the Pentagon is. I'll go take care of your sinus condition. Let me think. Must be trouble. I know it's trouble. Why else would the Pentagon want to see me? We're in trouble. The Secretary of the Navy sends me his congratulations.
That's right. He really went overboard on your idea.
Oh, well, that's nice. The secretary went over on my... What idea was that made the secretary over...
How many letters do you write to the secretary?
Oh, letters?
Well, relax, Binghamton. It's okay. But from now on, you better go through channels.
Yes,
Now, your guests are flying in right behind me. They should be here in about half an hour.
Oh, good. My guests are right behind you.
Yeah, I could only round up 3 of the mothers, but it should work out fine.
Oh, I think so. 3 mothers makes a nice... mothers?
Now, come on, Binghamton. Stop acting as if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's your Mother's Day suggestion. Don't you read your own letters?
Oh, yes, I read all of the... it's just that I'm a little surprised.
I don't blame you. I was a bit shook up myself when the secretary went for the idea.
Yeah, well, you know the secretary.
Ah, it should be quite a surprise for the boys on the PT-73.
Yes, I think so. The boys on the PT-73?
Yes, and we want to keep it a surprise. Our photographer should be able to get some great reaction shots. Well, we better get back to the airstrip. It's time to greet the mothers of PT-73.
Mothers of PT-73. So that's what McHale's been up to.
You could have at least sent for my mother, sir.
And for any mothers. McHale must have forged my name to that letter.
Forgery? Sir, you can finally bring him up on charges.
Oh, charges? What are you talking about? Didn't you hear him? The secretary likes my idea.
Oh.
Funny, though, I never would have taken McHale for a mother's boy.
You coming, Binghamton, or aren't you?
Oh, yes, Captain. Now, this fellow's in my way. Would you get out?
Oh, now look at this. These guys are getting carried away.
Just in time, Skip. All right, men. Fall out for inspection. Ready for inspection, sir.
Yeah. All right, you 8 balls. You know what I told you about tonight? There'll be no loaded dice, no marked cards.
Whatever you say, sir. After all, you're the pit boss.
¿Qué pasa? Suspicious boat approaching island, half-mile away.
So, what's suspicious about that? A boatload of
Condition red! Condition red!
Watch the setup. Hey, a couple of you guys, get rid of those crap tables.
Let's get this table out of here. Look, it's too heavy. Wait a minute. Here, cover it with these tablecloths. Come on. Go. Come on, you guys, hurry it up. Fuji, get away from this food and get lost. Go on.
Boy, Skip, I hope the captain doesn't break us. I look lousy in bell-bottom trousers.
Hey, Skip. He's brought a boarding party with him, too.
This one is a shore patrol of female cops.
What, you been taking Willie's a punch?
Could be the Andrews sisters. There's 3 of them.
Hey, you want to know something, Skip? One of those ladies look old enough to be my mother. Holy Toledo, it is my mother.
Looks like mine.
Mom!
It's Mother.
Wonderful. The Navy's done wonders for you. Oh, you've grown so tall, Harrison.
Ma,
Don't call me Harrison. Oh, I'd like you to meet our skipper, Commander McHale, my mother.
How do you do, ma'am? Oh, tell me, Mrs. Bell, just how did you all get here?
Your nice Captain Binghamton sent for us. It's a Mother's Day surprise.
Oh,
I'll smile for the camera, everybody. Say cheese.
Boy, this sure is a pleasant surprise, Mom.
Straighten your hat. Fix your ties, Junior.
Oh, yeah. Mom, don't call me Junior around the guys. You know how they pick up stuff like that. Oh, Mom, why don't you meet a fellow officer of mine? Hey, Skip. This is my mom, Skip. This is Commander McHale.
How do you do, ma'am?
Mac and I run the boat together.
It's quite a boy you've got here. He's a real Navy man.
I know all that, but you don't seem to. Why hasn't he been promoted?
There, you're a lot of fun, aren't you? Well, everybody, look at the birdie. Look at the birdie, everybody.
There, Collins. Get that before the crying stops. Look at the size of those tears. I've never seen anything like that before. From a sailor?
Oh, don't carry on so, Lester.
Please, don't call me Lester, Ma.
My, you're practically skin and bones.
I miss your cooking, Ma.
Oh, you should take better care of my boy, Captain Bungleman.
That's Binghamton. Oh, let's have a big smile for the cameraman. Let's just say cheese. Cheese.
Goody, look, we're gonna have a party. Come on.
Oh, how delicious it looks. Then you were expecting us.
Oh, well, no, but you see, this is just our regular 4 o'clock snack. But, hey, now that you're here, why, be our guest, ladies. Go on, help yourselves.
Isn't it nice?
A 4 o'clock snack in the Navy.
Oh, yeah. We're growing boys.
My, they set a fine table. Do you have any chip beef? I've always wanted to taste chip beef.
Oh, no, man.
Well, you pulled another fast one, McHale, but I'm going to let you get away with it this time. You sentimental sneak.
Skipper, we're in a jam. Hey, in a few hours, we're going to be 200 crapshooters here. What did my mother say?
Yeah, well, forget about them. What about Binghamton?
What are we going to do, Skipper?
Yeah, what are we going to do? You should have thought of that before. I don't know what we're going to do. But right now, we got to get rid of Binghamton.
Lester, come eat. Have a piece of this nice layer cake.
Oh, no. And the bottom layer is a roulette wheel.
My goodness, what?
Excuse me, ladies. I guess it is just a little bit lumpy because, well, it's not like the cake that you mothers make, I'm sure. Shall we try it again? Huh? Oh, yeah. Wait. It says it's an apple turnaround cake. Yes.
Stand back, McHale. You're ruining the picture.
No, just a minute, sir. I think at this point that the ladies need to rest a little bit after that long trip.
Oh, no, we're not.
Well, I guess you're right, McHale. We get enough coverage, Collins. Let's go. Come on, Binghamton.
See you tomorrow, sir. Bye-bye, Captain. Bye. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Problems.
I don't get it. Why would Binghamton send for our mothers?
What's he got up his sleeve?
I'm not so sure he sent for them. He accused me of pulling a fast one.
Hey, you want to know something funny? About a week ago, I had the same idea about Mother's Day.
Hey, Chuck, this is no time for theories. Right now, we got to move into action.
What are we going to do?
My ma doesn't even know I gamble.
What about the dancing girls?
Boy, if my mother finds out, she'll take me out of the Navy.
Hold it, you swabbies. Now, look. In a couple of hours, every card shark and crapshooter in the fleet is going to be here. And we sure don't want the ladies around when they start arriving. So here's what we're going to do.
My, that dinner was absolutely yummy.
And your own Filipino houseboy. I never expected such luxury, Commander.
Well, the Navy takes care of its own, ma'am. Yes. See if Mrs. Gruber will have some more coffee. Irving.
An Irving he doesn't look like. But that chicken Polynesian, that was delicious. You gotta give me the recipe.
Kashikomarimashita.
He said he'd be happy to, ma'am.
Thank you, Irving. Tell me something, Mr. McHale. You're such a handsome man. How is it that you never married?
Oh, well, I guess I never met the right girl, ma'am.
You have now.
Oh?
I have a sister. Young, wealthy, beautiful.
Aunt Sophie isn't young, wealthy, or beautiful.
I'll handle the matchmaking, Glester. Look at it this way, Quentin. Love is a game, and marriage is a gamble.
Gamble. Yes, that's right, ma'am. Yes, that's the magic word. Chuck, don't you think it's time for our surprise?
Oh, yeah, the surprise. We got it. Yeah, the surprise. Now hear this, ladies. Mom, at exactly 1,700 hours, that's 5 o'clock to you civilians. We'll all report aboard PT-73. The purpose? Sightseeing cruise around the harbor with your sons. All right. Now, we're going to be out kind of late, so you better pick up some wraps. 0 hour, exactly 30 seconds. Let's shape up.
Gee, I love that kind of talk. Isn't he wonderful?
No, but personally, I couldn't enjoy it till I know the table's clean.
Oh, no. No guest ever does KP on this base. After all, that's what we got Irving for.
Asa. All right, now, ladies, let's go. Let's go. 2 by 2, buddy system, mother and son. All right. Forward.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Oh, boy. Now, if they just can get away before this...
Skip, what a time for the gals to show up.
Hi, Chucky. Hi, boys.
Who are they?
Who are who?
Mom, such pretty girls.
Oh, those aren't girls, Mom. They're, native orphan waifs.
That's right. Orphan waifs. They come once a week for the laundry.
Doing the laundry. Yeah, orphans doing the laundry. All right, now, we've got a lot of sightseeing to do, girls, so come on, let's go. On the double, move out.
Now, will you stop that chattering, Junior?
Chuck, Mom.
The poor things, they've hardly got a stitch on. They could catch a double pneumonia.
I've got a nice cardigan I don't need. One of them looks just my size.
And I've got a last year's tweed knit.
I have a wool bolero.
For clothes, they don't have, but for ukuleles, they have. Come, darlings, I've got a tweed knit suit.
Wait a minute. Hey, what about the sightseeing trip? Hey, line up here. Hey, that's an order. Please. What? They could... Oh, I'm sorry, Skip. I tried it.
Maybe they'll listen to you, Skip.
Oh, not my mother.
Bring out that booze!
Uh-oh. You better start blowing taps. Look who's here.
Where's all the action on that?
All right, now, wait a minute. You guys stay here. I'll take care of this.
Them dice going. Come on, we're on the day! Hey, you guys, this Mother's Day bit was a great idea.
Yeah, Tracy. At ease, man. Now, listen. I got something I want to explain to you, so if you'll just follow me, huh? Come on.
Come one, come all to our first annual gaming festival. Gamble your cares away at beautiful McHale's Island, the Las Vegas of the Pacific.
I found it down by the dock, sir. It's for 6 p.m. Sunday. That's today, sir.
I know what day it is. Oh, McHale has pulled some dastardly schemes in his day, but this tops them all. So that's why he wanted those mothers to front for one of his orgies.
It still doesn't seem possible that Commander
McHale, anything is possible. Get me Captain Bryce. Get me my boat. I'm going to pick up a little present for the Secretary of the Navy, McHale in irons. Gift wrap for Mother's Day.
Yes, sir.
Carpenter.
Yes, sir.
You almost went out the door ahead of me.
All right, Binghamton, now stop playing games. I demand to know why you rushed me back out here like this.
I didn't want to spoil my little surprise, Captain Bryce. I want you and the Secretary of the Navy to see just what kind of a man McHale really is.
Oh, Captain Bryce and Captain Binghamton. Collins, I didn't expect you back so soon, sir.
No, I'll bet you didn't, McHale. We're here for your little Mother's Day party.
Oh?
Looks like we're just in time, too. Hope you got plenty of film. You're going to enjoy this, Captain, and so is the Secretary. McHale, I'm looking forward to it, too.
Excuse me, Collins.
All right, Billy. I'll call your mother just as soon as I get back.
B12.
No one has bingo yet? Better call another number, Junior.
Chuck.
Pete, have another sandwich. Beverly likes a man with meat on his bones.
Who's Beverly? Some girl Mrs. Gruber wants me to meet.
You were so right, Binghamton. Your surprise was worth seeing for myself. McHale, you ought to be congratulated. What an unselfish gesture, sharing your mothers with the rest of the fleet.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm sending a message to the Secretary of the Navy commending you both for this operation. Well, what are you standing there for, Collins? Start snapping.
Not good, sir, huh?
Well, McHale, you got away with it again.
Oh,
Captain Binghamton, come, have a piece of fruit.
maybe we should get a piece of fruit, Captain?
Oh, I don't want any fruit.
Oh.
Captain. By the way, Captain, are you married?
Yes.
Too bad.
The tropical sun, an unforgiving tyrant, beat down upon Isla beneath, baking the coral pathways and wilting the hibiscus in their neat rows. Yet, inside the stifling confines of command headquarters, a different kind of heat was brewing, a volcanic fury emanating from the notoriously crimson face of Admiral Reginald. His grand desk, meticulously ordered with nautical charts and unopened official dispatches, groaned under the weight of his meticulously coiffed and undoubtedly hot-headed personage. Wow! 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 Piffle Pratt roared, each wow escalating in pitch and intensity until it threatened to crack the window pane. He slammed a manicured fist onto a thick binder, causing a silver inkwell to rattle precariously. Rusty Carpenter, a man whose face permanently etched with the twin furrows of exasperation straightened his already impeccable uniform, adjusted his spectacles, and swallowed hard. His vocal cords, however, seemed to have taken early retirement. Piffle Pratt, a man of little patience and even less empathy, barely waited for a reply. If their nurses, the brave, dedicated, vital nurses of His Majesty's combined forces require garter belts, then you, Carpenter, are to snap to it. I mean, you shake a leg. Oh, you know what I mean, don't you? The Admiral paused, his beady eyes, usually a steely gray, now flecked with agitated crimson, boring into Rusty. Rusty, finding a shred of his voice, managed, "Indeed, Admiral. My apologies, sir. The requisition was unforeseen." He discreetly wiped a bead of sweat from his brow. The tropical climate of Isla Bonita was less forgiving than the clipped English gardens Piffle Pratt clearly yearned for. What a war! What a ridiculous, utterly preposterous conflict. Everything is on my shoulders. Carpenter, my shoulders. He then leaned forward, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial, yet no less thunderous, whisper. Sir, Carpenter, I just received a message from a pal of mine at Fortress Apex. Commodore Ironclad Rothwell is arriving today. A sneak inspection. The blood drained from Rusty's face, a feat that felt both physically painful and spiritually draining. His heart, already accustomed to a perpetual state of fluttering anxiety, now performed a frantic samba. Oh, no, Ironclad Rothwell is coming here. The very name struck fear into the hearts of officers from the Admiralty to the most remote age. Rothwell was legendary for his draconian discipline, his keen eye for minute infractions, and a temperament that could curdle milk from a distance of 50 paces. Piffle Pratt nodded grimly, enjoying for a brief, sadistic moment the shared terror in his aide's eyes. That's all I need, Carpenter, when he comes nosing around. Do you realize what a mess this place is in? A positive, unmitigated disaster. Hello. He slammed the phone back down, rattling the inkwell again. Rusty, seeing an opening, cautiously interjected. Sir, tell me, do you have any perhaps a bilious attack coming on? My stomach acids. I swear it could start a bogged-down jeep with a single gargle. He gestured vaguely at his own abdomen, trying to infer a shared, debilitating gastric ailment. He even offered a weak, sympathetic burp. Piffle Pratt ignored the suggestion of solidarity. Instead, grabbing a small tin of indigestion tablets from his desk drawer, he popped 2 into his mouth with an audible snap. Please, sir, Rusty pleaded. Take it easy on those pills. You know how they always give you indigestion. Sir, please. I don't care. I just don't care. Piffle Pratt spat, chewing the tablets with an audible crunch, his exasperation reaching operatic levels. By the great sea serpent, if I really get sick, truly incapacitated, then someone else would have to face the Admiral. Someone else, Carpenter. Think of the implications. Wait a minute. Wait, just one glorious, magnificent minute. If I were sick, truly, authentically indisposed, then I could appoint an acting base commander. Couldn't I? And he could talk to the Admiral. Right, Commander. Rusty, catching the shift in tone and the dangerous gleam, felt a fresh wave of trepidation. Oh, yes, sir, he agreed, though a chill traced its way down his spine. He knew, instinctively, who Piffle Pratt had in mind. It always led to one person, Captain Finnegan Finn O'Malley. Sir Rusty blurted, making a desperate plea, and I want you to know that I am ready to accept the supreme test. To stand firm. Not Finnegan, sir, not Finn. With his rapscallions in charge of Isla Beneath, they would run wild. They would destroy themselves right in front of the admiral. Rusty even allowed himself a brief, horrifying mental image of Finn's crew in their ununiformed uniforms, probably hosting a luau during inspection. Piffle Pratt ignored him completely, a sly, self-satisfied smile playing on his lips. Will you Absolutely brilliant. He paused, his gaze turning inward, as if admiring his own reflection in the shining surface of his mahogany desk. I do look sorta sick to you, don't I? Rusty, resigned to his fate and the Admiral's increasingly bizarre theatricality, nodded emphatically. Yes, sir, terribly sick. Don't you think you'd better call the medic? Immediately. He coughed again, then collapsed, rather gracefully for a man of his bulk, back into his chair, feigning unconsciousness. Rusty, flustered but compliant, quickly rushed out of the office, shouting for a medic named Carmen. As he exited, Piffle Pratt's left eye flickered open, confirming that Rusty had taken the bait. Carmen, a well-meaning but utterly inept junior medical officer, soon arrived, his footsteps thudding loudly on the polished floor. Carpenter, sir, I think I'm going to pay, Piffle Pratt moaned, his acting truly dreadful but entirely convincing to the naive medic. Oh, sir, you didn't say to catch you, he yelped as Piffle Pratt's full weight bore down, sending both men sprawling onto the floor with a comical groan. You stupid Piffle Pratt spluttered, untangling himself with surprising agility despite his illness. Thanks, Carmen. Carmen. He quickly adjusted his uniform, smoothed his hair, and sat back up with an air of dignified suffering. Thank you, sir, Rusty said, returning, panting slightly. Good old sir, he's coming. Piffle Pratt's eyes, now gleaming with vindictive glee, twinkled. He then adopted a pitiable, wheezing cough, gesturing dramatically for the room to be darkened slightly. Sure. Yeah, Rusty muttered under his breath, wondering if he would ever again experience a day that did not involve elaborate charades, questionable medical advice, or the general idiocy of his superior. Sergeant Grease Monkey Gus Gruber, whose oil-stained uniform was a testament to his perpetual tinkering, Crewman Chester Chuckles O'Malley, Finn's guileless nephew, and Private Percival Perk Willoughby, always with a book in hand and a perpetually anxious expression. Finn, a man with the devil-may-care grin of a seasoned rogue and the twinkling eyes of an Irish leprechaun, surveyed the dimly lit, chaotic scene with an amused smirk. Oh, hi, Admiral, Finn said, affecting a tone of exaggerated concern. What's wrong, sir? Is it your, inner ear infection acting up again? Oh my, for goodness sakes, will someone raise my head a little bit? Will you please? Just a touch. Rusty, ever the dutiful and perpetually suffering aide, stepped forward. Yes, sir. Here, I'll do it for you. He carefully placed a hand under Piffle Pratt's head, flailing his arms as if Rusty had accidentally dislocated his neck. Rusty, flustered, immediately complied. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Penny Parker, stepping forward, addressed Finn with a barely concealed sigh. He was just trying to make you comfortable, sir. She then turned her sharp gaze to the crew. After all, you know how concerned we are about you, Admiral. She elbowed Perk subtly, who quickly added, Oh, yes, sir. Terribly concerned, sir. Take it easy, Admiral Finn advised with a smirk. Remember how very, very sick you are. He then added to the medic, Sato Vosi, perhaps a gentle pat on the head to confirm his terrible illness. Carmen, taking Finn seriously, promptly delivered a rather firm pat to Piff. I thought it was in neutral. Piffle Pratt let out a yelp of genuine pain, his illness momentarily forgotten. Here, I got it. That's all. You menace. He glared daggers at Carmen. Commander O'Malley's right. Captain, I'm a very sick man. Finn nodded sagely. So sick, sir. He watched Finn's face closely, anticipating a flicker of hope or triumph. Finn, however, played it cool. Well, I understand, sir, and you can rest assured that my boys and I will give Lieutenant Carpenter all the help we can in running things. Piffle-Pratt's eyes narrowed. He hadn't expected this, but quickly adapted. He finished with a triumphant flourish, a smug look spreading across his face. Finn's feigned surprise was a masterpiece. Me? Who? Come on, Admiral. You must be kidding. Piffle-Pratt slammed his fist, summoning an impressive burst of indignation for a sick man. O'Malley, take a good look at me. Do I look like a man who's kidding? Finn returned the stare, his eyes twinkling. No, but take a good look at me, sir. He gestured vaguely at his relaxed uniform, his perpetually rumpled appearance. Grease Monkey Gruber, ever loyal and always outspoken, snickered. He's got you there, Wally. Penny Parker shot Gruber a withering look. No, sir. No. Easy does it, sir. She tried to regain some composure. Piffle-Pratt scoffed. O'Malley, I wouldn't think of asking you to take on a big assignment like this without some help. So, I'm appointing Lieutenant Parker here as your acting executive officer. Penny's eyes widened, a mixture of disbelief and panic. She was smart, efficient, and thoroughly capable. But executive officer to Finn O'Malley. It felt less like a promotion and more like a punishment. Gruber, however, was ecstatic. Did you hear that? Skipper. Thanks, Admiral. You'll never regret this. I know, Piffle-Pratt said, the sarcasm thick enough to cut with a knife. Here you are, O'Malley. He thrust a small, unassuming office key and a weighty brass plaque into Finn's hands. You go over to my office and you take command this minute. That's an order. Oh, but, Admiral, Finn began, but Piffle-Pratt was already waving him away dramatically. Out, he added, turning to Rusty Carpenter, who looked utterly miserable. This was going to be sweet indeed. He had set a trap of magnificent proportions. The transition from the cool, albeit stuffy, confines of Piffle-Pratt's office to the bustling, decidedly uncool environment of Isla Benita's main dock was jarring. Finn O'Malley, now clutching the acting base commander plaque like it was a particularly odious dead fish, strode down the weathered wooden planks of the pier, his usual swagger diminished slightly by the absurd weight of his new responsibility. Penny Parker, looking as if she were marching to her own execution, kept pace beside him, her spine ramrod straight despite the crushing weight of impending doom. The rest of the crew, however, was in high spirits. Yeah, Chief, yelled Chester O'Malley, grinning. The what? The sinks are still plugged up in the Petty Officers Club. Well, what do you want from me? A get-well card. Hold it, Chief, hold it. Can't you see I'm on the phone? Yeah, I know, Skip. But Chester tried to interject, gesturing towards a pile of newly arrived supply boxes. Finn interrupted him, focusing on the crates. Well, what do you got there? It looks like a bunch of slingshots. I think we'll run out of ammo faster than we thought. Penny, ever vigilant and quick-witted, examined one of the boxes. Her eyes widened in a mixture of disbelief and utter exasperation. Finn's brow furrowed. Oh, I'm sorry, Chief, I'm sorry. He spoke into the phone, presumably to the indignant voice on the other end. Chuck, get those over to the nurse's quarters right away with you. Now, Chief, have you thought about... The phone rang again, demanding immediate attention. Chuck, get the phone. Penny, trying to bring some semblance of order, addressed Finn with the urgency of a woman whose patience was quickly dwindling. Have you thought about maintenance issues? Captain, the power generators, the water pumps. Suddenly, a booming voice interrupted. It was Commander Rusty Carpenter, holding his own portable communicator, his face flushed. Rusty's face suddenly paled. Oh, Skip, did you know the Arab camp was in the middle of the rifle range? Finn, ever the picture of calm chaos, grabbed a nearby bullhorn. But before Penny could reply, Gus Gruber bounded up, grinning widely, completely oblivious to the mounting pandemonium. Hi, Skip. I just want to congratulate you on your new job. You're gonna be great. Yeah. Your garter belts are on the way, man. Perk Willoughby, nervously fidgeting with his spectacles, chimed in. Skip, the boys were not willing to ask your permission to throw a little shindig tonight. You know, a party. Finn's face brightened, a rare moment of enthusiasm cutting through the administrative fog. Great. That's what we need around here is a little action. A morale booster. Chester O'Malley added. I knew you'd say that, Skip. And we can rake in a pile of dough because... You simpleton. Penny Parker snapped, finally losing her composure. Can't you see we're busy? Shove off. Shove off. Will you boys? Yeah, the admiral is trying to do his job. Get out. Out. She gestured wildly, trying to herd them away. Chester, unperturbed, turned back to Finn. And we've got your okay, Skip, for the party. Finn, already mentally drafting his response, nodded expansively. As far as I'm concerned, you tell those boys full speed ahead. A good party is just what this base needs. Thanks a million. Skip to the moon, Chester exclaimed, overjoyed. Keep me posted. Then, Finn shouted after them. Oh, I sure will, Chester promised, bounding away to spread the good news. Suddenly, Radioman Rex Hansen, a perpetually twitchy fellow who always looked like he'd swallowed a telegraph key, came running up, clutching a headset to his ear. Okay, Chuck, we gotta scramble! Boy! PT-46 is hot on the tail of a nips. Finn, instantly alert, barked. Hey, incidentally, what happened to PT-46's radar officer? You know, the one with the eye patch. Hansen, still twitching, stammered, Oh, I don't know, sir. I was busy with a supply list. He then, without missing a beat, raised his hand to his head, pulling his headset around like a mad orchestra conductor. Hello, 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 yeah, hello, let's go, boys. Press up the store window. We're in business. He abruptly started mimicking an accordion. You mean that Skip said it's okay, Gruber? Perk Willoughby asked, his eyes wide. Gruber beamed. You bet. His exact words were, Tell the boys, my orders are all ahead full. Is that a base commander? Or is that a base commander? He thumped his chest proudly. Well, let's not just stand around. Men, open up shop, Chester exclaimed. You got it. Come on. Careful. Careful with the booze. Good. Good. Come on, whoa. Well, let's go. Get those crumbs. Yeah, me and my lawnmower. Let's go hang those girls. The scene devolved into utter pandemonium as the crew, galvanized by Finn's unwitting approval, began to transform a section of the dock into an impromptu carnival. Tables appeared, laden with exotic fruits, and clandestine bottles of homemade island punch brewed by Chef de Bois. Loud, pulsating indigenous music began to blare from a gramophone salvaged from a sunken cargo ship. Local islanders, particularly a group of young women, began to gather, intrigued by the sudden festive atmosphere. All right, men, get your money ready, shouted Chester. The most fantastic shindig of the year is about to start. Give a little sample, girls. A group of women in grass skirts, giggling, began to sway rhythmically. That's enough. That's enough. That's too much. Finn O'Malley suddenly appeared, looking thoroughly alarmed by the scale of the morale booster. Come right this way. Beautiful. There they go, wiggling their way right into my office. He threw his hands up in despair. This was far beyond what he'd anticipated. Meanwhile, back at the hospital wing, Admiral Piffle Pratt lay in a pristine white bed, a smug smile playing on his lips. Rusty Carpenter stood nervously by his bedside, holding a fresh message. Sure, Piffle Pratt drawled, basking in his self-engineered genius. He's on his way in. Commodore Ironclad Roth. His plane will touch down in a few minutes. So, Rusty confirmed, trying to sound helpful, despite the nagging feeling that all of this was a colossal mistake. Piffle Pratt chortled, rubbing his hands together with diabolical glee. Oh, sir, may I go take a look? Rusty asked, a glimmer of curiosity overriding his usual decorum. Control yourself, Commander. What's the matter with you? Piffle Pratt snapped, then immediately lowered his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Sergeant Nurse Winifred Wells should be arriving at O'Malley's quarters any minute now. Rusty's eyebrows shot up. Sergeant Nurse Wells, sir. Just another nail in O'Malley's coffin. Commander, a final, decisive blow. Piffle Pratt grinned, clearly pleased with his multi-layered treachery. The sounds of the impromptu party on the dock were already carrying across the warm, tropical air to Finn O'Malley's makeshift office, a dilapidated shack precariously balanced on stilts near the water. Inside, Finn was still wrestling with administrative duties, attempting to clear the backlog of requisitions. Yeah, Chester, have this sent over to maintenance, will you? He called to his nephew. Oh, yeah. All right, old sailor. I mean, nurse. Finn, flustered, straightened a stack of papers. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and in stepped Sergeant Nurse Winnie. She was a picture of professionalism, but today, she was wearing a surprisingly flimsy and clearly non-regulation swimsuit under a thin Finn. All right, pretty nice time to press what you have there, Finn stammered, completely caught off guard. Sergeant Wells, what are you doing here? You're out of uniform. Nurse Wells looked flustered, adjusting her cover-up self-consciously. Admiral Piffle Pratt thinks you've been working too hard, Captain, and he sent me over to take you for a swim. She even managed a slight, nervous giggle. Admiral Piffle, Finn exclaimed, his mind racing, instantly suspicious. Oh, come on! Honestly, the Admiral's very worried about your health, sir. That'll be the day, Finn muttered. There's something fishy going on around here. He snatched the field phone again, barking into it. Here, hello, main gate. O'Malley's office. Huh, check, yeah, right. Okay, nice tip. The color of the garter belts is all wrong. The voice on the other end was frantic. No, it's nothing like that, Captain. Commodore Rothwell's plane just landed. He's on his way over here in a jeep. His security detail confirmed it. A light bulb, a very grim and foreboding light bulb, went off in Finn's head. Now, I get it. That Piffleprat is all sitting pretty in that hospital, and I'm left out here in a griddle. He set me up. Nurse Wells, genuinely confused, tried to explain. But, Commander, I don't understand. All the Admiral wanted to do was to set me up to be clobbered by the toughest Admiral in the fleet. Sergeant Wells, we got work to do. You better get out of here and get out of that suit. Yeah. You'd better put something else on. You wouldn't want to be seen out of here looking like that. Come on. We'll get this place a mess. We got work to do. Give me that book. Finn grabbed a large logbook, flipping through it frantically, his mind already churning out 1,000 different damage control plans. Suddenly, the sounds of music from the dock party intensified, interspersed with loud, boisterous laughter and the rhythmic slapping of bare feet on wood. Outside, the revelry was in full swing, completely oblivious to the impending doom. Oh, come on. I didn't know Admiral Rothwell so well. The guy's throwing a party for him, shouted Chester O'Malley, hoisting a young islander onto his shoulders. Where's the good party? Come on, have a hoot about your old face. Party all you want. I'll tear him. Rubra, I'm going to turn you inside out for this. Finn O'Malley burst out of his shack, his face What do I do? Turn off that music. The party's over. Party over. Party over. Gruber, looking genuinely surprised, approached him cautiously. But Skip, in the office, you gave me a magic word. Oh, I did, huh? Well, let me give you another magic word. Finn bellowed, his voice cutting through the raucous music like a torpedo. Ironclad Roth, and he's on his way here right now to blast this place into 1,000,000 pieces and conduct his dreaded sneaky inspection. Yeah, and to see all the skippers responsible. The partygoers, seeing the sudden, grim intensity in Finn's usually jovial demeanor, scattered. The music screeched to a halt. Chester O'Malley, still holding the giggling islander, looked utterly confused. Hey, Captain, you take us home now. Finn glared. Chester, I'm a little busy now, kid. The jeep's coming. Hold me. Jump the torpedoes. The Admiral. Chuck, get these girls out of here quick. Come on. But where, Skip? Chester asked, panicked. Anywhere. Here, put 'em in the air raid shelter. Finn pointed frantically at a half-hidden, camouflaged bunker. I'll steer the Admiral clear. Go on, boy. All right. Now, girls, you and a skipper, let's move out of here and shake a leg. Or, whatever you shake. Get him. The crew, suddenly energized by a potent mix of fear and loyalty, sprang into action. Tables were overturned, props dismantled, and the bewildered island women, now bundled hastily into drab blankets, were ushered towards the air raid shelter. Finn and Penny, with a small contingent of the crew, moved with lightning speed, attempting to erase all traces of the revelry before Rothwell's arrival. All right. Come on. All set. All starched, Finn declared, wiping sweat from his brow as the sounds of an approaching jeep grew louder. He snapped his uniform into a semblance of military order, adopting a stiff posture. Okay. All right. Brace yourselves, you guys. Here he comes. Turn. Shut. Welcome to Isla Bonita. Acting Base Commander O'Malley at your service, sir. He saluted sharply as the jeep screeched to a halt. Commodore Rothwell, a man carved from granite and topped with a cap that seemed permanently welded to his head, stepped out of the jeep. He surveyed Finn and his hurriedly assembled, slightly disheveled crew with an expression that could curdle paint. Behind him stood Lieutenant Kreider, his perfectly pressed aide, radiating an aura of unflappable disdain. At ease, gentlemen, Rothwell barked, his voice like gravel sandpaper. He then fixed his gaze on Finn's neck, where, in the haste of cleanup, a small, brightly colored flower lei had somehow become tangled in his collar. And his executive officer, Lieutenant Parker, at your command. What the devil is that thing around your neck, Commander O'Malley? Finn's eyes widened in realization. He quickly fumbled with the lei. Welcome ashore, Commodore. A token of piranha. Come on my way. He stammered, accidentally spouting a local fishing cry he'd picked up. Rothwell merely blinked, a vein throbbing faintly in his temple. Will you stop that gibberish, O'Malley? Let's get down to business. Now, where is Admiral Piffle? Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. I heard when I landed that Admiral Piffleprat was in the hospital. Sir, Penny interjected smoothly, trying to salvage the situation. Ooh, that's right, sir. A terribly acute attack of island fever. Sir, Finn added, quickly playing along. I'll pay my respects to him first, and then we'll get on with the inspection. Commander O'Malley, you report to your stations at once, and make sure everything is in shape. Yes, sir. Finn saluted, relieved, and quickly turned to his crew, mouthing a silent get him to piff. He knew this was Piffleprat's play, but he wasn't about to let the old fox win, so... Meanwhile, in the hospital wing, Admiral Piffleprat was still enjoying his theatrical performance. Rusty Carpenter, looking even more flustered than usual, hurried back into the room. Sir, here comes the Admiral. He's on his way over here to see you. Piffleprat chuckled, a sound of supreme self-esteem. Yes, I know that, Commander. But this is incredible. I never saw O'Malley and his band of miscreants move so fast. Rusty, however, was in a fresh state of panic. Oh, Buster! Those hula girls are still trapped in the bomb shelter. They were just bundled in there. What if the Admiral hears them? That's a perfect place for them. Rusty, when I tip off the Admiral, O'Malley's career is going up in smoke. Up in a cloud of thick, black, utterly deserved smoke, Piffleprat crowed. At that moment, the door burst open, not with Rothwell, but with Sergeant Nurse Wells, still in her non-regulation attire, and looking absolutely mortified. Oh, sir, Admiral Piffleprat, I need your help, sir. My uniform, the bathing suit, she gestured wildly. Piffleprat's composure, though briefly shaken, quickly recovered. Get her out of the room, Rusty. Yes, sir. Get her out of here and get to your place. Woman! Before Rusty could physically remove Nurse Wells, the formidable figure of Commodore Rothwell appeared in the doorway, his eyes sweeping over the room. Behind him stood his aide, Lieutenant Sir, it's the Admiral. He's here, Rusty gasped, nearly fainting. The Admiral. Well, hybrid A. Piffleprat quickly reassumed his ailing posture, collapsing back onto his pillows. He then hissed at Rusty. Get her in the closet. Take the closet, Rusty. Hurry up. What are you doing? Get away. Take the closet. Rusty, in a blind panic, tried to shove the protesting nerd's Wells into a small, old-fashioned wooden wardrobe. Oh, will you open it? She cried, struggling. No, sir, get the closet. Oh, yes, sir. I'll open it. Go right there. Rusty wrestled with the reluctant nurse, eventually managing to cram her inside just as Roth, an eyebrow raised in suspicion, stepped fully into the room. Well, Piffleprat, Rothwell said, his voice devoid of sympathy. Sorry to see you laid up like this. Piffleprat instantly morphed into a picture of pitiful bravery. Thank you very much, Admiral. But I'm all right, sir. Really, I am. Just a touch of the tropical malaise. You understand. He shot a glance at Rusty, trying to communicate his next move. Rusty, receiving the silent command, blurted out, Admiral, please, for my sake, you've got to go right over to the air raid shelter. Admiral, you won't believe what's going on over there while Captain Piffleprat is over here at death's door. Rothwell, ever perceptive, looked from Rusty to the ailing Piffleprat. Air raid shelter. What peculiar business would be found there? Commander, I'm sure the Admiral has seen 100 air raid shelters like ours. Sir, Finn O'Malley's voice smoothly interjected, as he appeared in the doorway, seemingly out of nowhere, followed by Penny. Really nothing fancy, sir. We don't even have carpets. Penny added, yeah, no, not even carpets. Very utilitarian, sir. Piffleprat, eyes blazing with a newfound theatrical energy, tried to cut Finn off. Tell them what you do have over there, O'Malley. Tell him, you scoundrel. They've got hula girls in the air raid shelter at this very minute. Half-dressed hula girls. He punctuated his revelation with a dramatic cough. Rothwell's eyes widened, genuinely surprised this time. Hula girls. O'Malley. Here. Finn adopted an expression of grave concern. He's delirious, sir. I'll get a doctor, or perhaps a sedative. The fever is affecting his judgment. Don't you try to weasel out of this, O'Malley, Piffleprat shrieked, struggling to sit up. We saw them with our own eyes, didn't we? Carpenter there? Rusty, caught between the two admirals and the very real possibility of his own career ending in disgrace, could only stammer, "Oh, you're right. Sir, this entire situation is absolutely disgraceful. It is shameful." Rothwell, momentarily perplexed, pointed at, "Get back in bed before you catch pneumonia. Admiral Here, O'Malley, I'll get your robes." No, 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 Piffleprat protested, even as Finn moved to wrap him in a hospital gown. "Captain, I'd like an explanation, and it better be good. An immediate explanation," he hissed at Finn. Finn, ever the master of improvisation, turned to Penny and whispered furiously, "Keep Piffleprat off, and get those girls out of the air raid shelter fast. They're still in there." Penny, understanding the gravity of the situation, slipped away silently. Suddenly, an unexpected participant emerged from the hospital closet. Nurse Wells, now in her proper, crisp nurse's uniform. She had apparently seized the opportunity to change while the admirals were distracted. As she emerged, she inadvertently tripped over Piffleprat's robes, which had been flung to the floor. "Hey, lady, you forgot your eye and your bone-crushing boot heels." Yeah, Lieutenant Park, Piffleprat roared at Carpenter. "Get the ladies a name. Right in the hospital. Yes, you hear me." Rothwell, his patience clearly wearing thin, cut through the noise. "Well, Captain O'Malley, I'm waiting for that explanation. The one that will account for the apparent presence of dancers in your air raid shelter." Finn swallowed. "Yes, sir. But you see, Admiral, they were—" "He did it, sir. Yes. He's a terrible person, Admiral. He's always sneaking women around and shoving them in places." Finn pointed a dramatic finger at Rusty Carpenter, who looked utterly betrayed. "Me, sir. But, sir, you know I've never—" Rusty stammered, horrified. "All right, stop it, both of you," Rothwell commanded, his voice rumbling like an approaching storm. "Is this a naval base or a madhouse? I don't know what's going on around here, but I'll get to the bottom of it after my inspection. Commander O'Malley, shall we proceed?" "Yes, sir. Would you like to start with the base laundry, sir?" "Spotless, sir," Finn asked, hoping to steer him away from the air raid shelter. Piffleprat, overhearing, shrieked, "No, not the laundry, the air raid shelter. The little things," he gesticulated wildly. "But you'll be late. That nonsense. I'll decide where to start this inspection. Now, back to bed, sir. At once, and that is in order." He slammed his fist down. "Let's go look in there." "Yes, sir, how could you?" Finn muttered to Piffleprat, then aloud, "Oh, shut up, Captain! It made you look like a swinger." Rothwell turned to Lieutenant Kreider. "I don't understand it. If Piffleprat had not a battle to mend, I'd swear you're suffering from combat fatigue." Finn quickly jumped in. "It's terrible, sir. Terrible. Because I don't want to talk. But what, Commander?" Rothwell prodded. "Well, Admiral," Finn continued, with a heavy sigh and a theatrical tilt of his head, "the captain's been having all kinds of terrible hallucinations about girls. Sir, he thinks he sees them all over the place." "Well, I saw the one in the closet," Rothwell grumbled, remembering Nurse Wells's undignified emergence. Finn widened his eyes. "Oh, yes, sir. The poor fellow. It's quite sad. He quickly tried to pivot. Shall we head for the base laundry now? Sir? Impeccable, sir. I had a whole crew scrub it clean this morning. No, Rothwell stated, his eyes now narrowed in deep suspicion. Just out of curiosity, I'd like to start with the air raid shelter, and it better be Ship O'Malley or head swill roll. I promise you. Finn and Penny exchanged a quick, meaningful glance. Penny's desperate dash to remove the islanders from the shelter suddenly carried the weight of their very careers. Shipshape, yes, sir. Right this way, sir, Finn said, attempting to appear completely unfazed, then muttered to Rothwell, Admiral, you know yourself, sir, that the captain hasn't been himself lately. A very disturbing condition. Rothwell grunted. Sorry, O'Malley, but the least I can do is give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's go. Yes, sir. Be careful, sir. After you, sir. Right after you. Watch your head, sir. Finn's words were a carefully constructed distraction, his eyes darting frantically towards the air raid shelter. As Finn O'Malley attempted to distract Commodore Rothwell with an overly enthusiastic escort, a frantic commotion erupted near the entrance to the air raid shelter. Huddled in the dense, overgrown bushes surrounding the bunker, Penny Parker, with the agility of a jungle cat, was attempting to shepherd the bewildered island women out of hiding. They're getting away. Stop those bushes. Hide. Commodore Rothwell is coming, she whispered, a bead of sweat tracing a path down her temple. Just as the last woman, still muffled in a stolen military blanket, vanished into the tropical undergrowth, the voice of Admiral Piffle Pratt bellowed from behind Penny. Well, Lieutenant Parker, going somewhere. I expected you would be right here by the air raid shelter. He appeared from a dense thicket, clad in a seaman's uniform that was several sizes too small, his expression a terrifying mix of triumph and malice. He must have slipped away from the hospital, likely escaping Rusty's surveillance. Penny, startled, spun around. Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. Admiral, an urgent matter has just come up, sir. An inventory check. Well, I'm very sorry, Lieutenant. But as your superior officer, adopting an air of false authority despite his ridiculous attire, I'm ordering you back to my hospital room. You were suffering from a feverish delusion, Lieutenant? Now, wait a minute, Admiral. Wait a minute, Penny protested, her eyes narrowing. I'm as healthy as you are. I saw the hula girls in there myself. This whole thing was your idea. Piffle Pratt laughed, a high-pitched, manic sound that made Penny's skin crawl. Oh, on the contrary, Lieutenant. My doctor's report showed that you're suffering from high blood pressure, acute indigestion. Oh, hypertension. You, Penny blurted, forgetting protocol in her fury. Nurse, get me my uniform. Admiral, take his clothes and lock them up. This man is a menace. A lone medic, Private Carmen, materialized as if from the jungle mist, looking utterly bewildered. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I'm only doing this for your own good. Now, you just wait a minute. You have to get back. I don't have to. Get your hands off me. You can't help, Carmen stammered, trying to hold Piffle Pratt, who was suddenly acting like a petulant child. Oh, I get it. You're in on it, too. Finn O'Malley's paid you off, hasn't he? I know what I'm being framed for, Piffle Pratt shrieked, struggling against Carmen's grip. Now, take it easy, sir. All I want to do is to get you into bed. Or do I have to administer a set? Carmen asked, pulling out a large, ominous-looking syringe. Very cute, medic. But $100 says I can walk out of here anytime I want to, Piffle Pratt sneered. Well, $100 says you can't, Carmen retorted, surprising everyone with his sudden defiance. Meanwhile, Finn O'Malley was practically skipping through the pristine, newly scrubbed base laundry with Commodore Roth. The area gleamed, every boiler polished, every laundry basket neatly stacked. Well, the laundry's in pretty fair shape, O'Malley Rothwell admitted, albeit grudgingly. But you better check those boilers. There seems to be a slight leak on the main pressure valve. Yes, sir. Check the boilers, sir. Immediately. Finn saluted crisply, his mind still reeling from the narrow escape with the air raid shelter. I still can't get over Piffle Pratt being in one of those hallucinations of his. Sir, imagine, thinking there to be hula girls on a naval base. Oh, I know what you mean, sir, Lieutenant Crider added, playing along. Yes, sir. War does terrible things to a man's mind. Yes, sir. Indeed, Rothwell agreed, shaking his head. I'll write the Sweden motor pool next, Commander. As they were leaving the laundry, another bizarre sight greeted them. Admiral Pifflepratt, still in his undersized seaman's uniform, was stealthily crawling on his hands and knees through the bushes near the motor pool, peering intently into every nook and cranny. Well, if I can crawl to the Admiral, put my hands and knees, he muttered to himself, clearly on a mission to expose Finn. Hey, carpenter boy, do code in here. Suddenly, a group of the island women, still disguised in military blankets, emerged from behind a truck, shivering. Yeah, well, here, Finn said, quickly, producing some civilian sarongs from somewhere. Wrap these around you ladies. We don't wear grass, you know. He tried to pass them off as simple civilians. Never mind. We go home now. Don't want big trouble. One of the women chattered nervously, eyeing Pretty mine. Yeah, well, so long. Finn whispered, ushering them away. Hey, wait a minute. You can't go out there until I scout around. Now, get back over there. Oh, and I'm telling you, I'll stay there. Come on out of those bushes. I know you're in there. Pifflepratt, having spotted the women, sprang up. Hey, sailor, what are you doing sneaking up on an officer like that? He confronted one of the islanders. Oh, sorry, sir, the woman replied, her English broken. Oh, it's you. You're numbskull. It's a numbskull. Are you? What's your name? Pifflepratt stammered, recognizing her. Admiral Pifflepratt. Your Lord and Master Pifflepratt. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Boy, old Ironclad sure was rough on you. Busted you all the way up, the woman replied, mistaking Pifflepratt's seaman's uniform for a Pifflepratt's face turned an even deeper shade of purple. Well, if anybody gets busted around here, it's going to be you, my friend. Right in the face you get busted. Where are the girls? Where are they? He began to accost the woman, demanding to know where the other islanders were hiding. Just then, Commodore Rothwell and Finn rounded the corner. Admiral, I've been hanging on the laundry shack, and I know the truth. Pifflepratt cried, abandoning the woman and lunging towards Rothwell. You, Admiral? What in blazes? Admiral, easy does it now, sir. Finn quickly interceded, putting a restraining hand on Remember, he's been under a terrific strain. His delusions are worsening. Are you a fool, Admiral? Pifflepratt screamed, struggling against Finn's grip. It's me. I've got those hula girls in the laundry shack. I've really got you this time, O'Malley. They're hidden away right where they washed the dirty linens. Rothwell's face was a mask of utter bewilderment. Pifflepratt, what are you doing running around screaming in that seaman's uniform? Well, I had to find those girls before you finished your inspection. Admiral, I found them. The hula girls. Pifflepratt was practically bouncing with manic excitement. Ooh, girls again, Rothwell sighed, rubbing his temples. He's worse than ever, sir. I'd better get him right back to the hospital. Admiral, he's quite a danger to himself. Get your hands off me, you sneaky traitor. Pifflepratt screeched at Finn, who was attempting to usher him away. He's a sneaky traitor. Admiral, please, Admiral, you've got to take a look at these girls in the laundry shack right now, sir. Now, calm down, Admiral Rothwell said, his voice unusually gentle, betraying his genuine concern for Pifflepratt's mental state. Everything's going to be all right. Of course, we'll look in the laundry shack, and then we'll go back to the hospital and you'll take a nice nap. A very long, peaceful nap. You're going to get us? Oh, me. See? We're coming. We're trapped, Pifflepratt wailed, alternating between cunning and genuine delusion. Admiral, we've already checked the laundry, sir. Finn quickly interjected. Remember, check the boilers. Don't you try and worm out of it, O'Malley. This time you'll worm your way right into the brig. You're finished. Capit, finito, Pifflepratt yelled, pointing at Finn dramatically. Finito, Rothwell repeated, intrigued despite himself. Never mind, O'Malley. I think we should hear the Admiral out. He turned back to Piff. I hear that. O'Malley, the Admiral's onto you. Oh, you're going to suffer! Brace yourself for the evidence, Admiral. Pifflepratt beamed, a maniacal grin spreading across his face. Stand by, sir. There you go. Take the fire drill. Fire drill. Fire drill. He burst through the laundry room door, gesturing wildly inside. Hey, Admiral, here's your girls. Right here! He lunged forward, grabbing at something unseen. All right, girlie, I've got you. Now you're going to show your face. Now, he struggled for a moment, then pulled triumphantly. What he pulled out was not a hula girl, but a very large, extremely startled fire extinguisher. Its nozzle, aimed perfectly by Piffle-Pratt's blind enthusiasm, promptly let loose a torrent of foam directly into Rothwell's face. That's Commander O'Malley reporting. Fire drill 100% successful, sir, Finn announced, stepping in front of the sputtering admiral, a triumphant grin on his face. I'm sorry, Admiral, so sorry. Rothwell spluttered, wiping foam from his eyes. It's all right, O'Malley, Admiral Piffle-Pratt. You should know better than to obstruct a man pursuing his duty. A truly unforgivable breach of etiquette. Now, Admiral, please. They're all getting away. The girls are in the suits. Piffle-Pratt pleaded, still caught in his delusion. Sure they are, Admiral. Sure they are. Back to the hospital. Sir, I'll do it myself. Rothwell took Piffle-Pratt by the arm, guiding him away firmly. Easy does it, old boy. A nice long rest, and you'll be as good as new. And if you're real good, Reginald, maybe you'll get your stripes back. Yeah, well, please. You got it. Maybe it's a cop. I believe you. Wally, I believe you now. Come along. You're going to be all right. Rothwell ushered a bewildered Piffle-Pratt away, his delusion momentarily deflated. Goodbye, Admiral, and we'll see you on visiting day, sir. Finn called out cheerfully, a triumphant gleam in his eye. Penny Parker, looking utterly exhausted, simply shook her head and sighed. Another day, another escape. Days, perhaps even weeks, drifted by on Isla Bonita, punctuated by the rhythmic thud of waves against the shore and the low hum of Admiral Piffle-Pratt's increasingly desperate plotting. Confined to his bed, or at least under strict medical supervision, the Admiral found ample time to stew in his indignation and hatch fresh schemes against Finn O'Malley and his crew. The world, it seemed, still had to spin on, albeit with slightly less supervision from a perpetually disgruntled Admiral. I don't care where Lieutenant Parker said to put those Piffle-Pratt raged to Rusty Carpenter, who was diligently sorting through a mountain of report. They can't bunk in the nurses' quarters. Have you seen the decor? Carpenter, the chintz? It's an insult to military sensibility. Before Rusty could formulate an adequate response, a shadow fell over the doorway. Hey, Skip. Mail call. It was Chester O'Malley, grinning, a handful of letters held aloft. He separated one, a thick envelope, and handed it to Finn. One card from Piff. Finn took the envelope, a wary look in his eye. He tore it open to reveal a flamboyant, pastel-colored postcard depicting a sun-drenched beach with a cocktail in the foreground. He began to read aloud, a wry smile spreading across his face. My dear Acting Base Commander, Finn recited in an exaggerated, high-pitched voice. Having a wonderful time frisking on the sun-drenched sands of Orchid Isle. Can't thank you enough for following me up like this, ever so fondly. Reginald Piffle-Pratt. P.S. Please, excuse the ink blots. My martini spilled. Penny Parker rolled her eyes. Well, that's just typical. Lounging on some luxury island while we're stuck here, fighting metaphorical fires and literal backed-up drains. The phone in Finn's shack suddenly shrilled. Hello, Base Commander O'Malley. What? All right. All right. I'll have somebody come over right away. Job for your executive officer, Skip. Finn paused, his eyes landing on Penny with a mischievously innocent expression. Yes. Yeah, Lieutenant Parker. I want you to get right over to the Petty Officers Club and fix those sinks. The water's flowing clear out to the dance floor. Penny stared, aghast. Fix the sinks, sir. I'm the executive officer, not a plumber. And the concept of a dance floor in a club with backing up sewage is, to say the least, unsettling. Before Finn could offer a suitable, facetious response, the door was unceremoniously thrown open. Standing in the doorway, chest puffed out, an almost comically serious expression on his face, was Commander Rusty Carpenter. He looked as if he'd just delivered a top-secret under heavy enemy fire. Red shoulder, arms, hard march. Rusty barked, then promptly tripped over his own feet, stumbling into the room and nearly colliding with Penny. Watch where you're going, barging in here like that for heaven's sake. I could have cut you too. Penny, ever practical, sighed. That's right, sir. All I needed was a numbskull for booking a trip to the infirmary. What's the matter with you? Commander, you stand up straight like a man, for heaven's sake. What do you want anyway? What are you doing here? Rusty, finally recovering his posture, cleared his throat pompously. Oh, pardon me, Lieutenant, but Admiral Piffle-Pratt sent for me. I am on official orders, which supersede trivial dance floor issues. I know that. Why else would you be in here? Finn retorted, waving a hand dismissively. Now, I've just received a call from the Admiral. We are to expect a visit from a very important person here. He is no less than the Maharaj Vikram Singh of Jahanpur. Finn looked at Penny, bewildered by the unexpected news. Rusty, however, puffed out his chest. The Nips are threatening to attack his island, sir. So one of our planes is bringing him out, along with his 3 beautiful daughters. Oh, a Maharaja, and 3 princesses, sir, Penny exclaimed, her eyes lighting up with genuine excitement, the possibility of diplomatic importance briefly eclipsing her irritation. Oh, what a feather in our cap here at Isla Bonita, sir. Our cap? Oh no, sir, excuse me. Your cap, sir. Yours and yours alone, not mine. Finn quickly corrected, eyeing the mounting responsibility with suspicion. He could already sense the headache brewing. Now, the Admiral wants to be sure that we go all out to make an impression. So I want you to make certain that everything is 100% in order. Now, I repeat, 100% immaculate. Suddenly, from outside, a chorus of voices cheered. If you had a good swim, girls, we'll see you Sunday. Hello, ball and no. Finn grimaced. How can I make an impression on the Maharaj with O'Malley and his riffraff running around loose? Commander, this is precisely the kind of situation Piffle-Pratt dreams of to sabotage us. He then turned to Rusty, a glint in his eye. I want you to order the PT-73 boat out on a recon mission to, Coral Key. Rusty frowned, perplexed. But, sir, there are no Nips on Coral Key. That's just a deserted strip of sand that... Finn cut him off, a knowing smile spreading across his face. Oh, I get it, sir. You're clever, sir. Brilliant. Even... Yes. What did you expect, Carpenter? Finn replied, suddenly adopting I didn't get my commission for playing tiddlywinks, you know. How did you get it, sir? Rusty innocently asked, eyes wide. Finn paused, cleared his throat, and then mumbled, well, my wife has this cousin in the Pentagon, so I get out of here. Ah, sir, I was just thinking out loud. He then adopted a more severe tone. Carpenter, if I need you to help me welcome a Maharaja, then you help me. Don't run you through a list of nonsensical questions. You are very kind to me, sir. But everything is in order for His Highness's arrival. Sir, the honor guard is ready. At that precise moment, Piffle-Pratt's voice, amplified and distorted, crackled over a nearby field radio. Admiral Piffle-Pratt here. Everything is ready for the Maharaja's arrival. Admiral. What? He's reporting engine trouble with his flight force down near the island of Serpent's Reef. Yeah. Oh well, I don't have any boats in that area. Admiral, that's outside our usual patrol parameter. Piffle-Pratt sounded genuinely frustrated, a fly in his carefully concocted ointment. Rusty Carpenter, seeing his chance to be genuinely useful, exclaimed, Oh, sir, the PT-73 boat is right near there. Remember, you sent him to Coral Key. Piffle-Pratt's voice, now infused with a sudden, delighted cunning, came over the radio. Admiral, I just had a thought, sir. Rusty, emboldened, interjected on Finn's radio. I have a very fine boat, almost in the same vicinity, Admiral, and it's just been painted. It's our new supply cutter. Piffle-Pratt's voice, a torrent of frustrated bluster, cut him off. I know that. Finn O'Malley and the PT-73 crew. That's an order, sir. Please. One more chance, sir. One more chance. Finn O'Malley, seizing the opportunity, grinned widely at Penny. Yeah. Instead of a dull recon, we get a chance to rescue a Maharaja and his lovely daughters. How about that, Penny? A true adventure. There's that dame again, Perk Willoughby muttered, having heard a snippet of the conversation. Finn glared. Knock it off. All right. Spread out. Boys, spread out. He turned to his crew, motioning them to disperse strategically on the boat. Hold it! Hold it! Hi, guys! He waved enthusiastically to the figures on the stricken plane floating near Serpent's Reef. I'm sure glad it's you instead of the Nips. From the plane, a distinguished-looking man, radiating an aura of calm authority despite his predicament, stepped forward. Your Highness, it's all right. Our rescue party's arrived. He indicated the approaching PT-73. Chester O'Malley, ever the excited innocent, exclaimed, Hey, boy! A real-life Maharaja. What are we supposed to do, Bo? Which way is Mecca? Finn elbowed him discreetly. Greetings, Your Highness. My name is Captain Finnegan O'Malley, sir, and my crew and I are here to serve you and your esteemed family. Finn saluted with a flourish. The Maharaja, a man of refined bearing and regal robes, inclined his head slightly. Thank you. I am Kareem. These men here with you, are they to be trusted to transport a priceless cargo? His eyes, dark and discerning, swept over Finn's scruffy crew and the utilitarian PT boat. Oh, absolutely, sir. Oh yes, you are now under the protection of the United States Navy, Finn declared proudly. One of the princesses, a vision of exotic beauty named Sarika, stepped forward, her eyes wide with curiosity. Chester O'Malley, catching sight of her, let out an involuntary, reverent wowie. The Maharaja's gaze instantly turned icy. I heard that, young man. I forgive you for your ignorance of the customs of my country. Were you in Jahanpur, young man? Your behavior would be viewed with considerable distaste. Finn quickly stepped forward, placing a reassuring hand on Chester's shoulder. Oh well, now, wait a minute, Your Highness, he didn't mean any harm. You see, in our country, that's sort of like a ceremonial greeting, a mark of admiration, like a chicken. Finn winced at his own improvised explanation. The Maharaja's expression did not soften. The next man who dares to debase the dignity of the princesses will answer to me, and me alone. He gestured to the two stern-faced royal guards who accompanied them. Finn sighed internally. All right, you guys, go get their luggage. This way. Your Highness. Ladies, Highness, boys, I think we'll refrain from any further debasing. Just bowing. Respectful silence. The Maharaja, a keen observer, studied the PT-273 with interest. Well, Commander, you run a tight ship. Rather an interesting craft, I must say. If my country had a navy, I would certainly include a fleet of these. He peered at the controls. The important thing is to maintain control of the boat at all times. See what the wind... Suddenly, the PT-73 lurched as Gus Gruber, ever clumsy, accidentally nudged a lever, sending a spray of seawater over the Maharaja. Daisy Parker, he exclaimed, startled. Oh, no. Your Highness. My hands. I wouldn't touch it, Highness. No, sir. No, sir. Penny Parker quickly interceded, covering for Gruber. It wasn't really his fault, Your Highness. You see, the seas are a bit rough today. Unusually so. Oh, that's just my father. My daughter. Where is the Prince of Syria? The Maharaja's youngest daughter, a mischievous girl named Lakshmi, pointed playfully at Gruber. Finn, sensing an opportunity to ingratiate himself and keep the Maharaja occupied, stepped forward. If Your Highness is so interested in PT boats, perhaps you'd like to handle this one yourself, sir. Drive it. The Maharaja's eyes lit up with uncharacteristic enthusiasm. You do me honor, Commander. That does sound like a most amusing advertisement. Yes, sir. Here the wheel, sir, Finn said, handing him the helm. And wait, it's quite relaxing, and it's lots of fun. May I? The Maharaja asked, clearly delighted. Yes, my guest. Finn nodded, then discreetly gave Penny a look that clearly communicated. This is either brilliant or a recipe for disaster. The return voyage to Isla Bonita with the Maharaja at the helm of the PT-73 was surprisingly uneventful, a testament to Finn O'Malley's quick thinking and the Maharaja's unexpected aptitude for naval steering. Upon their arrival, Admiral Piffleprat, standing rigidly at attention, received them with a flourish, his face a forced mask of diplomacy. Greetings, O exalted ruler of Jahan, O noble ally and friend, Piffleprat boomed, his voice echoing across the pier. Allow me to introduce myself. Sir, I am at your service. I am Admiral Wallace, B. I trust your highness has had a safe voyage. The Maharaja inclined his head. Yes, and a pleasant one, Admiral. Thanks to your Commander O'Malley. He is a very efficient officer, and his boat is remarkably entertaining. Piffleprat's diplomatic smile faltered for a microsecond, a flicker of profound annoyance betraying his true feelings. Yes, isn't he? We're very proud of him. He then offered Finn a look that promised a future of unmitigated suffering. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, your highness, Finn replied, bowing slightly. And now, your highness, if you and your daughters will accompany me, I'll be glad to show you your quarters. I'm sure you're going to find them very satisfactory. Excellent accommodations, fit for royalty. Piffleprat then shot a venomous glare at Finn. Commander O'Malley, dismissed, move. Finn's crew, witnessing the subtle but unmistakable defeat in Piffleprat's demeanor, couldn't help but cheer. Good. Hey Skip, how'd you wrangle that invitation? Chester O'Malley asked, noticing Finn hadn't been dismissed but was actually being included in the royal dinner. Finn chuckled, adjusting his cap. It's a command performance. Chester, the Maharaj was so thrilled with the boat ride that he insisted that Admiral Piffleprat invite me to the big dinner tonight. Penny Parker, ever pragmatic, raised an eyebrow. You'd better bring along a food taster, Captain. I don't trust the Admiral's sudden generosity. Gruber grinned. Hey, Skip, if you get a peek at the girls, tell us what they look like. Huh? Yeah. Perk Willoughby added, eyes wide with youthful curiosity. Finn shook his head. Never mind the girls. You guys are restricted to the base. Chester, you're in charge while I'm at dinner. No mischief. Understand? Right. Skip, I'll keep an eye on them. Chester promised, saluting. Perk sighed. Man, 3 beautiful days on Isla Bonita, and we're stuck here, while the brass has their fancy dinner. Yeah, we gotta get out of this, Gruber grumbled. Chester added, yeah, you guys think you got a problem? What about me? I got a date with one of those princesses in 15 minutes. The crew stared at him, incredulous. How did you get it, Chuck? Penny demanded. Chester shrugged. Well, I made a little date with Princess Sarika on the boat. Her name is in Jahanpuri. That means happiness. She's got beautiful eyes. Boy, you work faster than bicarbonate, Penny exclaimed. How about spreading a little unhappiness around with your buddies? There are 2 more Jahanpuri mamas out there. She pointed towards the retreating figures of Lakshmi and Devi, the other 2 princesses. Chester's eyes gleamed with mischief. Tell you what I'll do, Penny. You guys help me swipe the PT-73 so I can keep my date with Sir, and I'll see what I can do about those other 2 princesses. Swipe the 73, Penny repeated. Again, that's Grand Theft Navy, property, Chester, a court-martial offense. I promised Sarika a boat ride. Penny, look, it'll be a short one, but I'll need your help. Now, if we can keep Commander Parker distracted for a bit. Chester whispered, seeing Commander Rusty Carpenter approaching. Rusty, true to form, was clutching a rulebook and a deck of cards. Okay, men, let's break out the cards. While I'm in command, we're only playing for matchsticks. No gambling, no loose behavior, only wholesome recreation. Gruber, quick on the uptake, clapped him on the shoulder. Ah, Commander, let's not waste our time playing cards. As long as we're stuck here, let's put our time to something constructive and educational, to improve our minds, sir. Rusty's chest puffed out. Well, sir, we'd all be very grateful if you'd refresh our battle-weary minds on the nomenclature of the 50 caliber machine gun. We could all use a refresher course. Boy, I'm really proud of you guys. That's real Navy spirit, Rusty exclaimed, delighted. As a matter of fact, sir, we'd appreciate it if you'd demonstrate to us how to take it apart blindfolded. Legendary skill, sir, Perk Willoughby added, ever the instigator in his own quiet way. Yeah, let's do it, Chester cheered, winking at Gruber. I'll get 6 to 5, 10 solo. Rusty, I don't want to brag, but an officer candidate school, I made them blindfolded. We used to do a lot of things blindfolded. You know, say a lot of words, a lot of jargon. Wait, you're right there on the tank. Now, let's start out any time you want. He stood next to a gleaming, heavy .50 caliber machine gun mounted on a tripod. Oh, well, since you guys are so anxious to get underway, we might as well start right in. Now, men, this is a .50 caliber machine gun. Now, in dismantling this baby, First of all, we disengaged grip control A and B from firing mechanism C, boy. That's a dangerous part. Rusty dramatically announced, his blindfold firmly in place. Well, maybe I better start with the trigger mechanism. Men, this is a trigger. He fumbled around, accidentally picking up a coffee cup instead. No, it's a coffee cup. I get on a coffee cup. Suddenly, from offshore, a small boat could be heard. Well, who's that? Just a passing boat, Penny murmured, pretending not to notice. Chester and Gruber, trying to hold back their laughter, called out encouragement. You're doing great, Commander. Just great. Thanks, Grover. Why don't we start with the barrel, sir? Perk Willoughby suggested, subtly pointing the coffee cup away from Rusty. Just then, a voice, soft and melodious, called out from the water. Princess Sarika. Hi, I'm here. Chester O'Malley, despite being restricted, was already wading into the shallow water near the dock, ready to meet his clandestine date. You are Sarika, aren't you? Hello, Angel. Oh, you're Sarika. All right, come back down. I'm sure to bring Sister back in time for dinner. If Father finds out about this... Sarika's voice drifted, tinged with a delicious mix of fear and excitement. I know, Chester replied, beaming. But it's worth it. What could possibly go wrong? Meanwhile, in the Admiral's mess, the atmosphere was thick with forced joviality and thinly veiled political maneuvering. Admiral Pifflepratt, still very much playing the gracious host, bowed to the Maharaja. I'm indeed flattered, Your Highness, that you and your charming daughters have accepted my invitation to dinner. It is our pleasure. Your slightest wish is my command, Your Highness, Pifflepratt declared, radiating false warmth. Is there anything else I can do for Your Highness's pleasure before dinner? The Maharaja smiled. Now that you mention it, Admiral, I did particularly enjoy steering Commander O'Malley's boat this afternoon. Such a refreshing experience. Pifflepratt's smile stiffened, a rictus of suppressed rage. Oh, the boat you liked. Oh, well, maybe you'd like to take another ride before dinner, Your Highness. Just a little spin. You do me great honor, the Maharaj replied, clearly delighted. Oh, yeah, Commander O'Malley. You heard it. What are you doing standing there for? O'Malley, I'll get the boat. Pifflepratt practically snarled at Finn, who had also arrived for dinner. Oh, the boat. All right. It's over at the island there. If you'll excuse me, sir, I'm going to get the boat for our honored guest. Pifflepratt stalked away, radiating furious energy, leaving Finn to contemplate the escalating chaos. Back at the .50 caliber machine gun, Rusty Carpenter, blindfolded, continued his if somewhat misplaced, demonstration. Last but not least, we locked the firing pin to the trigger mechanism. That's it. I knew you had it. That's good. It looks like meeting Japan. Well, the signal to efficiency is practice. He triumphantly presented his disassembled firearm, now a collection of random parts. Penny Parker, ever the voice of reason, gently corrected him. Don't take it off yet. Commander, we forgot the time you took. Now, once more for the record. That's a good idea. Well, at this time, I'm going to make it tougher. I'll do it backwards, Rusty declared proudly. So, get that, will you? He pointed blindly at Perk. Just then, the portable field phone Finn had given Penny rang. Tell her whatever it is. I'm on official business. It's the O'Malley group, Finn said, anticipating trouble. Oh, it's you, Skip, yeah. Commander Parker. He's right here, Perk announced, handing the phone to a still blindfolded Rusty. What's it going to tell him that for? Finn grimaced. Is it the Skip? I'll talk to him. He finds out the boat's gone with Chester. Penny quickly intervened. Hey, Commander Parker, don't even take that blindfold off, sir. We'll just stop the clock and continue after you hang up the phone call. She then subtly led the disoriented Rusty over to the phone. Hey, I'll lead you right over to the phone. All right. Poor leader, Rusty muttered, fumbling for the receiver. Skip, this is Commander Parker. Everything's under control. Stellar performance on the machine gun. Finn, on the other end, exhaled slowly. Ah, good. Now, hear this. Admiral Pifflepratt wants the 73 over here at Main Pier right away. The Maharaj wants to do some more steering before, dinner. Rusty's eyes widened, even behind the blindfold. Steer it again. Well, how do you like that? The Maharaja wants to steer the boat again. Last time, he nearly wrecked it. Ah, Lieutenant Parker. I'm afraid the Maharaj can't have the boat. It's not here. Penny quickly jumped in, covering for Chester's escapade. Hey! Good! Skip! Gruber came up with a great idea. The Maharaja can't steer the boat. It's not here. It's not there, Finn repeated, feigning surprise. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Then it's all settled. Put Gruber on the phone right away. Gruber, looking terrified, grabbed the phone. Here, Skip! Oh, Gruber, I want the facts, Finn commanded, his voice ominous. Gruber stammered. Well, Chester took the boat out for a little spin with Princess Sarika. What? Finn bellowed into the phone. Oh, yes, sir. He quickly switched to a placating tone for Piffle Pratt, who was undoubtedly still monitoring his line. Look, I'll try to stall as long as I can, but you get that boat over here, and I want that princess back in her quarters, on the double, or else, I mean, immediately. Finn slammed the phone down. Yeah, Penny exclaimed, trying to lighten the mood. Oh, there's a crew for you, sir. Those boys are really on the ball. Oh, my crew is on the ball. Well, you know, we get going in the darkness. Finn muttered under his breath, then slapped the .50 cal assembly back together with a surprising display of skill. Meanwhile, still unaware of Finn's growing fury and Chester's boat-related transgression, was now back with the Maharaja, attempting to entertain him until dinner was served. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting back behind the wheel, Admiral, the Maharaja remarked, sipping a fruit cocktail. That'll be fun, sir. Piffle Pratt smiled unctuously. And, sir, speaking of fun, I wonder if you'd mind taking a moment to explain this gadget, sir. I've been watching you smoking it. Is it difficult? Piffle Pratt indicated the Maharaja's ornate hookah, a beautiful, multi-stemmed water pipe. Not at all, Admiral Maharaj replied, offering it with a gracious gesture. It has an extra stem. Would you care to try it? It is quite relaxing. Try it. Oh, yeah! Piffle Pratt exclaimed, his eyes gleaming with delight, momentarily forgetting his grand schemes. I'm sure Commander Carpenter would, too. Wouldn't you, Carpenter? Rusty, standing stiffly by, looked terrified. Yeah, I'd love it. Love it, sir. Well, you first, sir, the Maharaja instructed with a patient smile. All you do is inhale, smoothly, deeply. Piffle Pratt took a tentative drag from the hook. His eyes widened, a strange, blissful expression spreading across his face. He inhaled again, more confidently this time. He then coughed a soft, purring sound. Unlike his usual theatrical hacking, he felt wonderfully relaxed. Just then, the portable radio in Finn O'Malley's shack crackled to life, clearly audible, even in Ela Benita, calling PT-73. Come in, please. Chester O'Malley's voice, sounding decidedly less enthusiastic than earlier, replied, This is 73. Look, you guys, Princess Sarika and I are stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. We're just starting back, and the engine's conked out. Penny Parker's exasperated voice then cut in. Yeah, well, look, Chester, forget about the engines. Conked out. Vay Sarika says Princess Lakshmi and Princess Devi will cover for us. If the Maharaja finds out, we're dead, so you better get going. Commander Parker, on the double. Rusty Carpenter, hearing this over Finn's communication system, snapped to attention. Right. Hey, what am I saluting for? I'm in command here. Chester, you're under arrest. Penny's voice roared over the radio. Now, look, Tinker, you tell him how to start those engines. I'm gonna go over and talk to the sisters and see if I can't stall them. Ensign Parker, over and out. Penny's words reached Piffle Pratt, just as he was taking another, deeper drag from the hook. Get your hands off the officer, he murmured, eyes half closed, a serene smile on his face. Oh, you're doing fine, Admiral. Just fine, yes. How do you like it so far? He asked the Maharaja, referring to his own state of bliss. I'm enjoying it immensely, Admiral, the Maharaj replied, intrigued by Piff. I wouldn't want you to miss that on your boat trip, of course. It is my pleasure to make this sacrifice for you. I can always take my ride after dinner, the Maharaja offered graciously. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Your Highness? Yes, sir. Let's make it after dinner. and then you can have just that much more time steering the boat. Piffle-Pratt's voice was unusually jovial. Let's eat early. We can eat right now, Your Highness. I'll get your daughters. The Maharaja looked surprised. Daughters, it's a little too early for dinner, isn't it? Such enthusiasm. Early, sir. Let's eat, Piffle-Pratt declared, then stumbled slightly as he rose, his legs wobbling a bit from the hookah's effects. I'll go and get the princesses. My honor guard is awaiting my orders for their dining pleasure. Rusty Carpenter quickly intercepted. Oh well, why don't I go? Admiral Piff. I'll get the princesses and then I'll escort them in. You're the host, sir. Okay, I'll get them. Piffle-Pratt giggled, unexpectedly. They're royal princesses. They deserve the best. That's protocol, too. He swayed slightly as he Rusty, relieved to deflect the admiral, rushed off towards the princess's quarters. He found Penny already there, having successfully engaged Princesses Lakshmi and Devi in an animated conversation. Princesses, sultanas, your honors, your sister sent me. Your sister, Sarika, Rusty stammered, flustered. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. He accidentally bumped into one of them. Well, pardon us. A most impersonal intrusion by this most miserable person. What I'm trying to say, isn't it? I'm sorry to report that your sister is in a serious situation. Something has happened to Princess Lakshmi's eyes widened. Please, you know what the Maharaj said? No hands. Forgive me, Commander. Tell us what you mean. Tell us, please. What has happened to our sister? Rusty blurted out the truth. Well, she's not going to be here in time for dinner. The PT boat engines conked out. Oh no, Princess Devi gasped. Father will be furious. I know, Rusty replied, imitating Finn's earlier flustered chicken impression. Like a chicken. Just then, it's Admiral Piffle-Pratt. I'm here with your honor guard. It's time for dinner. Sorry, Admiral, Princess Lakshmi called back, her voice tinged with alarm. But we are still dressing. Yes, please come back later. Piffle-Pratt paused, perplexed. Then a mischievous look crossed his hookah-clouded face. Well, if you don't mind, I'll just wait here. He settled onto a nearby bench, looking utterly content. What can we do? Princess Devi whispered to Penny. If only the two of us come to dinner, Sarika will be in terrible trouble, and Father will suspect foul play. I got an idea, Penny whispered back, then quickly amended. No, 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 wait, use yours. Mine never worked anyway. Well, what is your idea, Commander? Princess Lakshmi asked. Okay, please. Penny began hastily formulating a plan. Minutes later, Piffle-Pratt, still slightly disoriented, but with a broad smile, escorted Princesses Lakshmi and Devi towards the dining hall. The two princesses were walking on either side of Penny Park, who was cleverly draped in their colorful shawls and adorned with their elaborate jewelry, effectively making her look like a third princess, albeit a rather tall and oddly uniformed one beneath the royal regalia. Ah, greetings, your highnesses, Piffle-Pratt chirped. This is a distinct pleasure to be able to escort you ladies. All right, please. All right. Careful, my dear. I mean, your highness. Incidentally, I'm Admiral Wally Piff, utterly centric. Suddenly, the Maharaja, having grown impatient, appeared at the dining hall entrance. What is keeping my daughters, Commander P? I hope there is nothing wrong. His tone was sharper, less jovial. Oh, I'm sure there isn't, sir, Piffle-Pratt assured him, still somewhat in a daze. But if you'll excuse me, maybe I'd better go see what's what. Excuse me, sir. Piffle-Pratt moved away, still swayed by the hook. At that moment, Penny, caught in her deception, inadvertently jostled one of the shawls, revealing a glimpse of her uniform underneath. Oh, Admiral, I see. Just let me explain, she started, but Piffle-Pratt was too far gone. The Maharaja's eyes narrowed. Ah, one side. My dear, he said, ushering Penny's princess aside. On your feet, gentlemen, the princesses. Finn O'Malley and the rest of the dining officers stood to attention. Gentlemen, the United States Navy has made every arrangement for our comfort. Now it is my turn to make an arrangement for your delight. My daughters will dance for you. Piffle-Pratt, momentarily snapping out of his daze, looked bewildered. But that won't be necessary, sir. You don't have to pay us back. We were glad to help. The Maharaja's gaze turned frigid. You do not wish to see my daughters dance, Admiral. Well, do you think they ought to dance on an empty stomach? Finn O'Malley quickly interjected, trying to create a diversion. Mind your manners, O'Malley. Don't pay any attention to him, Your Highness. He has these spells every now and then. He's sort of a battle fatigue survivor. I, for one, would love to see your daughters dance. Am I right, gentlemen? A chorus of yes, sir, echoed through the room. You do me great honor, the Maharaj said, beaming. Believe me, Captain Piffle Pratt muttered to Finn. You better serve dinner first. Finn shot him a look. Shut up, Admiral. This is going to be a rare treat, sir, and I can hardly wait to see this. Neither can I. And try some of these. Sir, they're delicious. He gestured to some exotic fruits on the table. The Maharaja's daughters Lakshmi and Devi began to perform a graceful, traditional Jahanpuri dance. The atmosphere, at first strained, gradually thawed as the mesmerizing movements captivated the officers. Oh, they're lovely dances. Lovely, Piffle Pratt exclaimed, momentarily captivated. You are most kind, Admiral, the Maharaj acknowledged, obviously pleased. Suddenly, a shriek echoed through the hall. Finn, noticing the shawl covering Penny's princess beginning to slip precariously, lunged forward to prevent it from completely falling. In his haste, he collided with a waiter, sending a tray of appetizers flying. Can't you be more careful, O'Malley? Piffle Pratt snapped. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. So sorry. Very sorry. Finn apologized. Recovering. Are you just fine, ladies? Just fine. Weren't they great, gentlemen? The Maharaja asked, finishing the dance. Just a moment, Piffle Pratt declared, suddenly regaining a shred of his old cunning. My daughters aren't finished yet. He lunged towards one of the princesses. I have news for you, sir. Those are all your daughters. Goodbye, girls. It's time to change. He ripped off the shawl, revealing Penny Parker in her full, if slightly rumpled, military uniform underneath. A collective gasp swept through the dining hall. The Maharaja's face, initially stunned, slowly transformed into an expression of profound fury. Captain, what is the meaning of this outrage? The Maharaj demanded, his voice a low growl. Sir, one of these girls is an impostor, a spy, perhaps, working for the Nips. Piffle Pratt roared, now thoroughly convinced he had unmasked a major conspiracy, and, more importantly, Finn's wrongdoing. Captain, how dare you? Penny protested, utterly mortified. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't the one. Piffle Pratt, in his drug-induced haze, mistook Penny for one of the actual princesses, and then grabbed Princess Luke. This must be the one, sir. He tried to pull out her clothing. Stop this madness. Admiral Piffle, the Maharaj roared, his eyes blazing. The Admiral will hear of this. This is a diplomatic incident of the highest order. Finn O'Malley, ever the smooth operator, quickly stepped in. Well, brother, you stop it, Admiral. You can't do this. Oh, I can't. Can't I? You must be the one. You phony Bolognese bunny. You're under arrest? Piffle Pratt screamed at Princess Davy, now completely deranged. Arrest! Princess Davy shrieked. The Maharaja, his face pale with cold fury, addressed Finn directly. Commander O'Malley, I'm terribly sorry. Admiral, your unpardonable behavior will be reported to the State Department. This is a disgrace. Oh, sir, he didn't mean it. Finn quickly tried to placate the enraged Maharaja. I didn't mean it, Your Highness. You see, I thought I saw one of my stupid Nips with Ensign Parker. I mean, your daughter looked just like him? I didn't know that, sir. Finn stammered, making the situation even worse. Enough, the Maharaj commanded, his voice trembling with indignation. Come, daughters, I will raise your complaints with Washington. This is an insult. Unacceptable. I don't know. Mercy. Mercy, Your Highness. Stupid infidel, Piffle Pratt babbled, still caught in his hallucination. You shouldn't have looked, sir. Why me? Why is it always me, of all the dumb, dim-witted things I've ever seen in my life? The Maharaja, with his genuinely outraged daughters, departed Isla Bonita on the very next available plane, leaving behind a diplomatic incident of truly epic proportions, and a very, very angry Admiral Piffle. Finn O'Malley and his crew, miraculously still in uniform, faced the wrath of the now thoroughly sobered and furious Piffleprat back in Finn's shack. "O'Malley, let me explain," Finn began, but Piffleprat's fury was a tidal wave. "I don't want to hear another word out of you, 8-balls," Piffleprat raged, his face contorted. "Now, go on, get going before Captain Piffleprat catches you here and I." He abruptly stopped, his eyes fixed on Finn's crew. "Too late, Skipper. Here he comes." Just then, Chester O'Malley, having somehow managed to retrieve Princess Sarika's lost sword during the chaos, rushed into the shack, looking utterly mortified. "Oh, Princess, wait. Your father forgot his sword." He presented it apologetically to the retreating royal figures. "Oh, glad that I found you, Princess. I don't know what your name is, but I hope you'll forgive my stupidity." Piffleprat watched the scene unfold with utter disbelief. "Oh, no, Captain. This is embarrassing," he hissed at Finn, still playing up to his commanding role. No. Get away, O'Malley. Now, Princess, whatever your name is, would you ask your father to forgive?" "Halt!" roared the Maharaja, having turned back. His eyes landed on Piffleprat, then on Finn, then on the sword. "Oh, boy. Well, would it help if I forgive you, Captain?" he sneered at "Oh, I can't get him out of here," Piffleprat wailed, clutching his head as Finn wrestled him back. No, Captain, no." The scene dissolved into utter chaos as Finn tried to drag the struggling, babbling Piffleprat back to his proper quarters, the image of diplomatic disaster indelibly etched on everyone's minds. Weeks passed. The fallout from the Jahanpur incident had been immense. Admiral Piffleprat, though not formally reprimanded, had endured enough official regrets and explanations from higher command to thoroughly curdle his soul. He blamed only one man, Finn O'Malley. The captain, in a move Piffleprat later described as an act of sheer, unadulterated cowardice, had wisely taken leave, citing a rather severe and entirely fictional toothache. "He sure is a long time getting a wisdom tooth pulled, isn't he?" Chester O'Malley commented to Penny Parker as they sat on the deck of the PT-73, cleaning rifles. "Never takes me that long at the dentist's. It's over real fast, right after he catches me sleeping." Penny sighed, adjusting her cap. "Well, the skipper's gonna be in some mood when he gets back." "I don't blame him, Chester. It's murder to deal with Piffleprat's wrath." "Hey, I guess you're right," Perk Willoughby added, looking up from his book on naval history, probably snapping everybody's head off like an agitated kraken. "All right, I guess we'd better really be on the book," Penny said, tapping a regulations manual. "He needs to see us productive, not idly speculating." Suddenly, Finn O'Malley appeared, striding down the gang. But this was not the grim-faced suffering Finn they expected. He was grinning from ear to ear, practically skipping, humming a jaunty tune, his eyes sparkling with an almost childlike glee. "I don't believe him," Penny muttered, astonished. "He just had his tooth pulled. Who's the dentist?" "Bob Hope." "Hey, Skip," Chester called out, genuinely bewildered. "Why so happy? What did you do? Bite the dentist's finger?" Finn let out a peal of hearty, infectious laughter. "Are you kidding? I'm in agony. But a magnificent agony. A joyful suffering." "Oh, come on. Skip, what's the joke?" Perk asked. "You think it's a joke to have a tooth yank?" Finn roared with laughter. "The doctor had some new painkiller. Not your, nitrous oxide?" "Yeah, that's it. Laughing gas. Quite the experience." "Hey, yeah, that's that laughing gas jazz," Gruber exclaimed, chuckling. "Well, that must be some joke." "Skip, just look at you. You're sure feeling no pain, are you?" Finn burst into another peal of mirth. "Are you kidding? No pain. It's killing me. But a happy killing. A glorious, wonderful torment." He spun around, narrowly, missing a mooring post. The doctor said, "We're off pretty soon. We better get the skipper back to the island before he strains something." Penny quickly took charge. "How about it, you guys? Commander O'Malley needs to be escorted to his quarters for rest. Chester, you take over at the helm for now." "Don't worry, Skip, I'll take over," Chester said, beaming. Finn, in his altered state, waved expansively. "He'll take over. Must have been the way I said it. How you doing, Skip?" He slurred slightly. "I never felt worse," Finn declared, then burst into uncontrollable laughter again. Now, don't worry about a thing. I got everything under control. Lieutenant Parker, I'm both dead ahead. Ah, hey, oh come on. Oh, pull backwards. Please. Hey you murderers. Chester, completely absorbed in the moment, actually backed the PT-73 into a small, innocent dinghy bobbing alongside. There was a sickening crunch of wood. Suddenly, a familiar, furious face popped up from the now splintered dinghy. It was Admiral P. Hey, this is Admiral P. He shrieked, sputtering water. Pull him out. Stand there. We just ran over Admiral Pifflepratt. Now he'll have his horse shot. Skip. Permission to go on sick call. I want a toothpick, Chester wailed, utterly bewildered. He'll have his horse shot, Pifflepratt screamed, scrambling onto the PT boat like a madman. Get your hands off of me. I've got you this time, O'Malley. You tried to kill me in this hot rod. That's what you tried to do. Finn O'Malley, his eyes still sparkling with uncontrollable amusement, regarded the furious Admiral with serene calm. Wait a minute, Admiral P. If you want to blame anybody, you'll blame me, sir. You see, I had this tooth pulled out. Quite a hole. He opened his mouth, pointing to the gaping space, with a theatrical flourish, then giggled. I don't care about that, Pifflepratt roared, his face turning an alarming shade of puce. I'm sick of your excuses, O'Malley. Sick. I'm gonna do something with this imbecile I should have done a long time ago. Skip. I'm against the regulations of spankage law, Perk Willoughby interjected, eyes wide, still processing the sheer absurdity of the situation. Yes, sir, Pifflepratt agreed, completely missing the point. I am going to send a message to Fortress Apex, and you know what? I'm gonna request a couple of cases of ketchup, sir. Chester O'Malley suggested innocently. Skip, I gotta tell you, we're low on ketchup. Pifflepratt ignored him completely. I am going to request that a fitness board convene to assess your executive officer, Lieutenant Parker. A fitness board? Penny exclaimed, horrified. Now, wait a minute. Admiral, you can't. Can't I, huh? Pifflepratt sneered triumphantly. All they've got to do is take one look at this goofball's record, and they'll break her down to second-class ensign so fast it'll make your head spin. What do you think of that, goofball? Finn, still in his altered state, swayed slightly. I'm a little nauseous already. Wait a minute, Admiral. I'm not going to stand by, sir, and see my executive officer. No, sir. Penny's one of the best officers on this base. When it comes to railroading, O'Malley, I am a regular. Casey Jones, Pifflepratt declared, puffing out his chest. All right, take me to the barn. I hope she runs off the track. Yes, sir. Chester looked utterly devastated. Hey, Skip, can he do that? Can he bring Lieutenant Parker up on a fitness board? Finn, his happy high beginning to wear off, his face taking on a more serious expression, sighed. I don't know, Chester, damn it. Penny quickly retorted. Oh, come on. Will you? Chester, take off that hat. You're still an ensign. And if we have anything to do about it, you're gonna stay an ensign. This is ridiculous. Yeah, well, when that fitness board gets here, boys, Pifflepratt chirped, regaining his good humor. It's gonna be so long. Lieutenant Parker. Hello, Private Charlie. What a rotten deal. It ain't fair. How do you get out of this chicken navy? He skipped away, thoroughly pleased with himself. The crew gathered around Finn, their faces a picture of despair. All right, Finn said. His laughter finally subsided, leaving behind a familiar look of grim determination. Listen, stop your jabbering, and start using your skulls. There must be some way we can get Pifflepratt to call off this hearing. Yeah, if we can only jolly him up some way, Gruber suggested. You know, get him in a good mood. Leg bottom. Even an undertaker couldn't put a smile on his face. Perk Willoughby muttered. Finn's eyes, still with a lingering sparkle from the nitrous oxide, suddenly widened. I got it. Guys, why don't we call a truce? Maybe even throw him a party, eh? Chester's face lit up. I mean, that's a great idea. We could throw a real wild one. And Chef Dubois could sneak some rum over from the base kitchen. And Perk could blow up a batch of his illegal moonshine on the still. And we could dance, and drink, and get loaded. Penny Parker glared, and go right to the brig. That's all we need to do. Chester, do you want a demotion too? Now, wait a minute. Hold it, boys, Finn exclaimed, cutting through the bickering. I think you just cued your Uncle Dudley onto something. We might have a chance if we get the Admiral in a happy mood, right? Right. Well, now, this is strictly out of left field. But remember what I felt like when I came back from the dentist the other day? Sure, Skip. The laughing gas, Gruber exclaimed, catching on. Finn beamed. Wow, if Piffleprat felt that way, he'd not only cancel a fitness board, he'd probably promote Lieutenant Parker to Admiral. And if that don't jolly up Admiral Piff... Listen, he'll be so hysterical, he'll do anything. What do you think, Penny? Penny Parker, her mind already racing through the logistical nightmare, actually smiled. Well, I'm still trying to get used to it. Admiral Charles Parker. Admiral Penny Parker. You bunch of hyenas. Come here, we got plans to hatch. Now, listen to this. This is brilliant. Under the cloak of darkness, the PTEs, fueled by an audacious plan and a generous amount of illicit coffee, moved with the stealth of highly trained their target, Admiral Piffleprat's office, their weapon, a converted fire extinguisher, secretly filled with high tests, courtesy of a bribed dental technician at the base infirmary. Presto, Finn whispered, surveying their improvised equipment. 1 tank, 100 proof laughing gas, compliments of the base dental unit. Good work, Gruber. Gruber, looking immensely pleased, tapped the modified extinguisher. Always nothing but the best for Lieutenant Parker. Skip, I'd steal a whole dentist's office for her. Hey. All right, Finn shooshed him. Now, you guys sure you know what to do? The timing has to be impeccable. Had no fear, Skip, Chester O'Malley whispered back, his eyes glinting in the moonlight. Once you blast old Piffleprat in his office window, he's in happy land. Lieutenant Parker's practically off the hook. Promoted. Even. Well, I sure hope so, Penny Parker murmured, still wrestling with a mix of anticipation and profound unease. Not that I might be an enlisted man, but I don't know how Mother would ever explain this to the Bridge Club. This is certainly unconventional. All right, come on, boys, let's go, Finn commanded, his voice a low growl of excitement. Now, remember, Gruber, gloop right between the eyes. We need maximum exposure for maximum hilarity. Don't worry, Skip. This is going to be a million laughs, Gruber assured him, hefting the laughing gas canister. Inside his office, completely unaware of the impending airborne assault, Admiral Piffleprat was meticulously poring over Penny Parker's personnel file, his face alight with vengeful satisfaction. Rusty Carpenter sat opposite him, looking increasingly uncomfortable. Now, the fitness board is going to love this record, Carpenter, Piffleprat chortled, tapping the file. July 16th, during gunnery drill, she shot down a target plane of her own squadron. August 1st, she torpedoed one of our garbage scouts, said she thought it was a nip sub camouflaged with potato peels. Just then, Finn O'Malley walked in, adopting a sheepish apologetic demeanor. Hi, Admiral Piffleprat. Didn't you ever knock? I mean, what do you want from me? Oh, Finn. Piffleprat snarled, startled. Well, Admiral, we just thought that perhaps... Piffleprat cut him off. I don't care what you thought, O'Malley. You're not going to change my mind. She's finished. She's done. She's kaput. Utterly, irrevocably done for. Well, Admiral, Finn continued, a sorrowful expression on his face. Seeing as how we can't change your mind about getting Lieutenant Parker booted out, well, we just thought we'd come over and make sure there were no hard feelings. Piffleprat scoffed. No hard feelings. Will you quit trying to snow me, O'Malley? Now, what do you want? What do you... He eyed the wrapped parcel Finn was holding with deep suspicion. I know you wouldn't believe it. Skip. Finn nodded to Chester. Well, I guess you're right, Chuck. So go ahead and give him the gift that you bought for him, and then we'll shove off. No hard feelings. You see, Admiral. Chester, stepping forward, presented the parcel. Admiral, on behalf of No Hard Feelings, and through deepest admiration, on this auspicious occasion. For Pete's sake, will you knock off that dribble and get to it? Piffleprat snapped, impatiently snatching the gift. Get to it. You bought me a present. What did you get me? He tore open the wrapping. Inside was a small, wilting bouquet of gold. Piffleprat's eyes widened. Goldenrod. You know, I'm allergic to that. You cretin. My sinuses are already swelling. Oh, that's terrible, sir. Well, as you see, that's all we could find, sir, Finn said with mock sympathy. Oh, what you need is some fresh air, sir. Get these out of the air. Air. Air is what you need, sir. Air. Suddenly, from outside the office window, the sound of a compressor word, Gruber, perfectly positioned, began to spray. Piffle Pratt, still sputtering from the goldenrod, peered out the window. What are you cutthroats doing out there? Gruber, landscaping details, sir. Gruber, looking innocent, called back, we're just spraying the shrubs. Admiral, that's right. Sir, the whole island's been invaded by the dreaded frangipani flies. Look out. Here they come. A flock of them, an aerial assault. Frangipani, I never heard anything so sorry. Piffle Pratt sneezed violently as a blast of laughing gas, disguised as insect repellent, hit him full in the face. You squirted that right in my face. Stupid, he sputtered, inhaling deeply. Wait a minute. Breathe deeply, Admiral. Breathe deeply now. Clear your lungs, sir. Clear your lungs, Finn called, feigning concern. Piffle Pratt, in a confused, dazed state, obeyed. He inhaled another deep breath, his eyes clouding over. Outside, Gruber administered another precise blast. Oh, Father, it's a questionnaire. Piffle Pratt suddenly giggled, a strange, high-pitched sound escaping his lips. Here they come again. Another flock of them. Frangipanis at 3 o'clock. Geronimo, we're being invaded by flies. He clutched his stomach, laughing uncontrollably. Isn't that terrible? Oh. Well, don't you worry about us, Admiral. We're right behind you, Finn said. Yes, sir. We'll stick by you to the bitter end, because we're your friends. We're your friends. He shared a knowing look with Penny. Piffle Pratt, still convulsed with laughter, barely heard him. That's a good one. That's a real body. Did you see that? It's too bad you have to lose him, sir. Finn, his expression carefully blank, looked at Penny. What did he lose him? What are you talking about, sir? Well, you're the one who sent for the fitness board. O'Malley, Piffle Pratt gasped, tears streaming down his face from laughing so hard. The one that's going to reduce Lieutenant Parker to an ordinary seaman. Sir, oh dear me. Oh, what a splendid thought. I'll take care of that, sir, Finn announced, stepping up to the radio. Carpenter, come here. Go fake it in here. Admiral, you said you torpedoed the garbage now. What's the terrible amount of that? I hope the potato peels could have fooled anybody. The potato juice has got a kick to talk about a mule. That's almost as strong as my booze. Rusty Carpenter, having rushed back into the room, stood stiffly. You called, sir. Piffle Pratt, eyes still glistening with mirth, looked at him vaguely. I don't know. Did I? Yes. You called. Send a message up to Fortress Apex and cancel the fitness board. The lieutenant's record is sterling. Rusty blinked. Oh, I get a series of jokes, sir. Do I sound like I'm joking? Admiral Piffle Pratt giggled again. Yes, sir, Rusty replied, then turned to Penny for confirmation. Okay, go and copy and send a message. Come on. Isn't that right, Wally? Piffle Pratt, still in his laughing fit, responded cheerfully. That's right. Quiz baby. Oh, but sure. No. Send a message now just as fast as your fat little legs will carry you out. Hurry. Keep it working, Finn whispered to Gruber, who had positioned himself outside the window again. If this stuff is going to start to wear off, we've got to do our thing. Thought they were going to get rid of you, didn't they, Penny? Piffle Pratt cooed, looking at Penny with an unervingly affectionate gaze. Yeah, but I'm going to do it because I like you, Penny. I like you, Binghamton Willie. You're a dear, dear girl. Penny, utterly bewildered by the Admiral's sudden, fond regard, could only stammer. What's your need, sir? Rusty asked, utterly confused by the Pennywalkie comment. It's a little bit more fresh air, sir. Yes, a little bit more. Just a little bit. Hey, get ready, you guys, Chester called from outside. It's stuck. Skip. The window's stuck. We can't spray him again. Piffle Pratt, overhearing, burst into another fit of giggles. What's so funny about that? The window's stuck. Finn quickly tried to get the message across. Well, don't you get it, sir? It's a riot. The window's stuck, sir. That's your funny little potato peels. I'll go along with that. It's funnier than potato peels, Piffle Pratt agreed, wiping away tears of laughter. What are you 8-balls doing here? Finn, how am I right here? Just try to open your window. Sir. He lunged towards the window, laughing. But remember, I'm Penny. Get my own window open. What is this, Pennywucky? Rusty demanded, exasperated. Are you out of your mind? Piffle Pratt looked at him, surprised. Out of your mind? That's one we've heard you. You're not laughing. How could you call me out? I don't know what this is all about, but I'm... Rusty Carpenter, having successfully dispatched the cancellation message, ran back into the office, out of breath. Sir, I ran all the way. Piffle Pratt, still giggling, interrupted him. Oh, mission accomplished, you dummy. Why would I send a dummy like you on a mission? You're a dummy. But, Sir Rusty protested, you specifically ordered me to radio Fortress Apex and cancel Lieutenant Parker's fitness board. Piffle Pratt's eyes, still glazed with mirth, widened. By what? You sniveling dodo. Have you lost the last few marbles that you had? Why would I want to cancel it? If anything, I want the thing on this hyena. Speed it up. Now, look, Rusty. Now I can. I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but I'm going to drive over to the Radio Shack and take care of this myself. Get away from my window. It's a big thing. Just let me open your window. He struggled with the stuck window, giggling. Finn tried to placate him. Come here, Admiral. That is not Well, you are when the window's open. Yeah, I do want to do this to an old pal, Rusty, after all the laughs we've had together. Rusty, bewildered, looked around. Sir, I about 2 hours spent on that wire. Fair weather, friend. Suddenly, Penny Parker, having witnessed Piffle Pratt's transformation into a giggling maniac, walked into the office, her face a mask of determined fury. What is going on here? Finn quickly responded. We're just trying to open up this window. Penny, now we're going to go see if we need some help with the wind in the Jeep. Quick, we've got to give him another blast with this stuff. Otherwise, Lieutenant Parker's a goner. Here, Chuck, take this. He handed a small, powerful spray canister to Chester. Now, when I get his attention, give him a blast. The rest of you guys follow my lead. Piffle Pratt, still struggling with the window, suddenly spotted his Jeep outside. Captain, don't start that motor, sir. He stumbled out of the office and made a beeline for the Jeep, laughing uncontrollably. No, sir. We just got an emergency order from maintenance, sir. Finn yelled, trying to block Piffle Pratt's path. They said to check all vehicles for possible enemy sabotage. No. Get away from there. Put that hood down. Get away from the vehicle. Piffle Pratt giggled, trying to fend off Chester, who was aiming the gas canister at him. What are you doing? Get the hood down. What is she? Any fly, sir. Get that thing out of my face. You incompetent ensign. Piffle Pratt, momentarily dodging Chester's spray, then turned on Finn. O'Malley, sir, I am not worried about any enemies. You are the only enemy that I have. That is my sabotage. Go, nincompoop. What in blazes are you doing up there? Piffle Pratt suddenly yelled at Gruber, who was standing precariously on the Jeep's hood. Well, you never can tell, sir, that those flies might be spies. These flies might be spies, Gruber replied, deadpan, then let out another blast of laughing gas. Piffle Pratt stumbled back, inhaling another lungful of the gas. Are you bucking for a Section 8? Get off of my vehicle. Where's my key? He frantically patted his pockets. Oh, the key's right here. Sir, right here, Finn said, holding up the Jeep keys. The lad did it. Dad did it. Piffle Pratt giggled again. I'm not going to wait for any fitness board. It can be, and I'm going to put you away myself. What am I doing with the wrench? What's he talking about? He stared at the wrench in his hand, perplexed. Hey, Pennywucky, come on down. Join in the fun, Gruber called from the Jeep, now laughing openly. Okay, Bingy Winky, we have you, everybody, Finn said, adopting a strangely affectionate tone towards Piff. Old pal, old friend of mine. Do you love your country, Admiral? Piffle Pratt, still giggling, spotted a female nurse running across the parade ground. Oh, well, there's the cute little trick from Ward 7. How are you, beautiful? Admiral really? Captain really? He chuckled. I never heard of him. I'm Admiral Piffle Pratt. Lieutenant, the Admiral sure is a barrel of fun, doesn't he, Lieutenant? The nurse, a young, pretty woman named Lieutenant Davies, looked utterly terrified. I'm on the right aisle, sir. Let's go on. Honey, Let's go on sick call together. Come back here, Davies. Come back. Piffle Pratt, in his drug-induced delirium, started to chase her. Hey, it sounds like you caught her, Chester O'Malley called out. Delighted. Man, I'd like a shot of that happy juice myself. Well, gather around, boys. The laughs are on me, Finn declared, watching the chaos with a triumphant grin. All right, he's off, you guys. Oh, it can't be worked. Lieutenant Parker, you're off the hook. Penny, though relieved, was still pragmatic. Yeah, for now, but we're still not in the woods yet. Let's just hope the Admiral forgets all about this by the time he gets through whooping it up. If not, this could backfire horribly. Suddenly, a cry from Rex Hansen shattered the uneasy peace. Hey, Skip, brass ahoy, a big, shiny one. Finn's head snapped up. Vice Admiral Hammer Hammond, the head of the fitness board. Penny groaned. Come on, boys. You sure that's Hammond from the fitness board? What? He must have left Fortress Apex before the cancellation reached him. Oh, what a time for him to show up. Finn quickly took command. All right, you guys, come on. Get lost on the double. Go on. Penny, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to try to keep him away from Admiral Penny said grimly. Well, if they ever get wise to what we pulled on old Piffle Pratt, we'll all end up as ordinary seamen, second class, doing latrine duty until the war's over. Look, you get rid of that tank and stay out of sight. Gruber, Chester, how do they find us? Bro, how'd they care this? Stay out of your tank and get rid of your... Gruber stammered, frantically trying to hide the laughing gas dispenser. Vice Admiral Hammond, a portly man with a no-nonsense expression and a deep, booming voice, stepped onto the pier. Vice Admiral Hammond, sir. Lieutenant Commander O'Malley, welcome aboard, sir. O'Malley, is Admiral Hammond asked, cutting straight to the chase. Yes, sir. We're here a little sooner than expected on the fitness board matter. I know, Sir Finn replied, trying to appear composed. I believe you'll find Admiral Piffle Pratt inspecting the warehouse this way. He tried to usher Hammond away from the direction Piffle Pratt had taken in his delirious chase. Sorry to hear about your man, Lieutenant Parker, Hammond said, his voice laced with concern. Yes, and if it's all right with you, sir, I'd like to put in a good word for Lieutenant Parker. She's a fine executive officer, sir. Bright, diligent, excellent. At paperwork, sir. Finn spoke quickly, desperately hoping to preempt any negative findings. Well, I can't understand why, Hammond began, then stopped, his eyes widening. A series of loud, exuberant giggles and whoops echoed from the direction of the warehouse. A figure could be seen dancing on top of a stack of crates, wildly flailing his arm. It was Admiral Piffle Pratt, still in his laughing gas trance, performing a bizarre, improvised hula dance atop a pile of military rations. Hammond's voice was filled with incredulity. O'Malley, you're a little early in the day to be whooping it up, Commander. Oh well, it's a special occasion, sir, Finn stammered, trying to think of an explanation. You see, one of the nurses just got engaged. Yes, and they're throwing her a party and, well, you know, like this. Now, hold on, Hammond interjected, his gaze fixed on the dancing Admiral. Is it possible that Admiral Oh no, sir! Finn quickly protested. Admiral Piffle Pratt is not the kind of a man to be partying during duty hours, sir. Unthinkable. Right here, sir, is where we should head for your inspection. He tried to pull Hammond away. Suddenly, don't, Captain, please. Well, that's Admiral Piff. Come on, honey. Live it up. That's an order. Come on, let's go. He started a clumsy jig, pulling at an imaginary dance partner. No, sir, Finn insisted. You don't understand, sir. This isn't a stress reaction. Well, lay it, O'Malley, Hammond said, his voice flat. It was a nice try covering up for your commanding officer, but it didn't work. He then fixed his gaze on Piffle Pratt, with a mixture of horror and professional disappointment. No, Finn cried. Hi, Quinny Winnie. Oh, he's starting to die. Please. Hey! What are you doing up here? Attention. How do you use it? You silly sauce. Piffle Pratt giggled, now addressing the crates themselves. Admiral, what in the name of a great white fleet is going on here? Hammond boomed, his voice echoing across the pier, finally losing his composure. Piffle-Pratt merely pointed. I said, hey, shoot me, I said. Stay on detention. Nice. Don't you see the admiral? You're in disgrace. Help me now. For heaven's sake, go to your quarters. He then collapsed onto the crates, convulsed in a fresh paroxysm of giggle. Ah, ha, ha. Finn quickly stepped in front of the stricken admiral. I'll see if she's punished. Admiral Hammond, whether I imagine her dancing on tabletops, whether that shameful conduct is shameful, yes, I would say so. Commander, it appears that we arrived just in the nick of time. The nick of time. The nick of time, Piffle-Pratt repeated, finally sobering up, the vestiges of the laughing gas fading to reveal a horrified realization. Oh, the nick of time. Yes. You mean, Lieutenant Parker's fitness board? Oh, yes. You've got here not a minute too soon. Admiral Hammond. Why? That woman is a disgrace. She's totally unfit to be an officer. Totally unfit to be an officer. Hammond glared at him. We're saying, Admiral Piffle-Pratt? Who put that on me? I don't understand. What is this? O'Malley. Anything. Don't look at me, sir, Finn protested. No. Stop trying to pass the buck. Admiral Piffle, and you wanted us to pass on the fitness of one of your officers. Oh, yes, I do, Admiral. I don't let all this fool you, sir. This is just something that she thought up to get Parker off. Piffle-Pratt pointed a shaky finger at Finn. Well, Lieutenant Parker doesn't wear roses, sir, Hammond said, turning to Finn with renewed suspicion. Now, O'Malley, you're mixed up in this, aren't you? So I insist that we get in, sir, and we get to the bottom of this Parker case immediately. Don't worry, I intend to. O'Malley, Hammond said, his voice ominous. McHale, where is Parker? I want to see her on the double. She needs to explain this fiasco. Finn, ever quick on his feet, feigned alarm. Have a bubble bath, sir, and I will buy you a new gift. Harry, everybody out. Let's go. Get away, Admiral. I don't know if you see this is all part of the plot. He's just faking. Harry, it's all right. Suddenly, the blaring, ear-splitting wail of an air raid siren cut through the air. The ominous sound filled the entire base. Panic immediately erupted. Admiral Piffle-Pratt, have you lost your mind? Hammond roared. But Piffle-Pratt was already pointing frantically. Not to the shelters. Piffle-Pratt shrieked, now genuinely terrified, his delirium replaced by a cold fear. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, hey, Mr. Carpenter, please, I'm over here. Get to the shelters. The crew, having strategically placed a hidden siren, now ran out, feigning terror. Hey, where's Lieutenant Parker? I don't really see her, Chester yelled, looking around frantically. Beats me. Figured she was here, Gruber replied. Maybe you'd better have a look. Commander Carpenter, she's like one of yours. Take a look. Sorry about this inconvenience, Admiral Hammond, Finn said. Now the picture of calm, deficient command. But just as soon as this raid is over, then we can get back to the Parker case. Oh, I can tell you things about that nitwit you wouldn't believe. Suddenly, a solitary figure was seen, standing defiantly in the open, on the edge of the base's perimeter, facing the ocean. It was Penny Parker. She was wielding a bazooka, her uniform perfectly straight, her eyes narrowed with fierce determination. A Japanese Zero fighter plane screamed overhead, dropping a bomb. Penny took aim, fired, and with a surprisingly satisfying thwomp, the bazooka round arced towards the plane. It exploded in a fiery blossom of smoke and metal. Only Parker. Piffle-Pratt gasped, completely It's Lieutenant Parker. I told you. Admiral Hammond, there's something about that boob taking a walk in an air raid. We've got to get him. She'll be massacred. Come on, boys. I'll lay it for you, Finn shouted, feigning concern. It's bad enough there's one man out there. You stay put. And that's in order. He grabbed P. But, sir, it's suicide out there. Look at her. She seems happy about the whole thing. Rusty Carpenter cried, pointing at Penny, who had calmly reloaded her bazooka. Piffle-Pratt, seeing Penny's determined face, spat. That's what I keep trying to tell you, Admiral Hammond. The woman is just not normal. Utterly unhinged. Oh, will you pipe down? Hammond snapped, his eyes glued to Penny. Hey, she's getting closer. Chester, get in here. Suddenly, Penny fired again. Another Zero exploded spectacularly. Hey, yeah, she's got one, and I swear that she didn't even aim, Gruber yelled, impressed. Oh, Lieutenant Parker, you always shoot true, sir. The Deadeye Parker, Finn declared proudly. The Deadeye Parker, Hammond repeated, utterly dumbfounded. Hey, Penny fired a third time, another explosion. Right in the tail. Why, Lieutenant Parker, you've lifted the whole bunch of them. Pifflepratt scoffed, trying to regain his composure. She always does. Be ridiculous. They probably ran out of bombs. Admiral Hammond, I tell you, that woman is totally unfit to be an officer. Pifflepratt pleaded. Hammond turned to him. His expression won a profound respect. Belay that, Admiral Anyone who would stand laughing in the face of death, like that brave young officer, was born to be a combat officer, a true hero. Ah, you're right, sir. Finn chimed